that's where the idea came from. Like legitimately.
We can't let them take them. They're too expensive.
But they noticed they were chopping down yew trees, and the yew trees were the one thing that Crumpus didn't know was he's never seen a yew tree like hit with blight before. So he started to put two and two together, and maybe that yew trees were immune to blight, and that there was a structure being built somewhere like over here by the knolls. So you don't really know what's going on, other than that one of the knolls was forcibly controlled by magic.
Oh, magic.
Magic Man.
And you guys are pretty close to this
Singing all his songs all night long.
this right here. But that's where you left off. It was like you guys were waking up.
You know what I need? I need to become the Magic Man off Adventure Time. That'll be fun.
Okay, shut up.
Magic
What the fuck are you
Man.
gonna say that?
I don't even know what the hell you're talking
A
about.
little bit of Adventure Time, but not enough to know what that is.
I have no idea what that is. I've never seen Adventure Time before.
Oh, listen, was I think you would love Adventure Time.
Adventure Time was good.
Yeah.
Not as good as some other classic, shows, but it was good.
Fair. Well, you guys are pretty close to where you guys were headed up north. You're like a day's trek out of where you were pointed to by people. You were pointed to go like right up by people here-ish. You were pointed to go like right up by people here-ish. And you guys are like right here-ish. At least that's what Crumpus would have told you. At least that's what Crumpus would have told you. What would you guys like to do? You woke up and your tower's still there for now?
Beautiful.
I'm not in the tower, am I?
No, you're not. We assumed you wouldn't want to go in there.
Yeah, what's wrong with the
It's
tower?
haunted.
I come
You slept
down.
outside. I think I slept outside with you.
One of you did.
You didn't touch anything blighted stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of
I
blighted.
don't think my character would actually do that. No.
No, I feel like your character would at least joke about doing it, and then we'd have to take you serious.
Me? Never.
You'd be like,
Alright.
"Oh, but Sapphire told me to. She said it was safe."
Sapphire? Who's Sapphire? I don't know who that
You
is.
know who's Sapphire.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Never
you're
met her in my
guilty.
life.
Guilty response. You've been talking to her, haven't you?
I really haven't been, actually.
I don't believe it.
You can ask the DM. You can. Have I really been talking to her that much?
He's gonna
Recently?
lie for you.
I cannot confirm or deny.
See?
See?
Tell me,
Doesn't
who
like
is
that,
this
see?
DM character?
Alright,
Oh,
what do you
you're
guys
right.
what would you guys like to do? You are waking up in the morning, you don't see any gnolls near you right now. It's still daylight, but there is fog still around.
Qatar.
Hello? Is anyone near me?
Hello? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone near me?
Who's
Can't see or hear with the fog. Hello?
who's gonna roll to who's gonna
I got him.
find our way out
Yeah.
of the dock?
Oh, I'll play Crumpus.
Okay, all right. Fantastic. To help Crumpus on his thing, I touch his back. He flies. He like literally starts hovering up in the air. I say, go figure out where we're at. Take us the right way.
Alright, he's gonna fly up and like before he's gonna do a perception. Oof. I don't know if you can see that roll.
I can
I
see that
can.
roll, but you know, he's got he got a 12, so it could be
Kinda
worse,
brutal.
right? Could be worse.
No coronal shift.
Oh, sure,
Just
I'll
shoot
chronal
everybody.
shift him. Excellent, excellent idea. Yes.
He's flying up in the air. You have to
Oh,
be within
true.
60 feet of them.
Oh, okay, he's higher than that, is he? All right, all right.
Well,
Nah,
he
that's
has,
why I was like maybe, but
No, it's
but
fine.
in fairness, you guys are very close to this like mountain slash like glacier, so it's very easy to tell where you're at for him. So he goes, yeah, I think what's I lost track of the Knoll village. I think we could go up north though.
If you say so.
I'm good for this.
Oh, also, I found those gnolls were in the middle of the night. They were chopping down yew trees.
You know what? I have a
Yew
plan actually.
trees?
Why don't we take a short detour and find us some lovely gnolls? As I hold my staff.
If I remember right, Krampus was against us.
yes, as am I. I think we need to focus on, getting to our destination.
You
It's
understand?
Krampus,
important. We're in a
Krampus was
time crunch right now.
I mean, come on, Crumpfus, listen, buddy. You're the gnolls are destroying the forest and helping. Are destroying the forest and helping spread the blight. Surely this is, just a quick detour. Wouldn't matter that much.
as
Oh no,
Krampus
he
will say.
wasn't. He wasn't against it actually because I promised to make him a god of thunder.
I
said
think he
maybe
was.
after though, like on the way back.
He wanted to go on the way back. I remember right. He was saying that he goes. I think we should go up north and talk to and get the people turned around before we come back down here.
Okay.
We can return and take care of business here, but I really think we should get the army turned around. Get the great tree. At least give them a little bit of their footing back.
All right. I need to take just a short break here before we set off, so I can use my arcane feature, and also I need to prepare some spells for the day. We're not expecting any combat, are we?
Maybe.
I don't know. You never know.
Don't know. You don't know what the gods might endure for us. Might have for surprises.
Okay, so maybe I'll put some more combat-y spells in then. Fireball, Goldest Tower, Fly. But I really like having Fly prepared. Get rid of Major Image, put in Counterspell.
Necessity.
Alright. I think I'm done. Oh, am I? Gotta find a way to get,
Okay,
I'll
so
get it a suggestion.
he's going to help lead you guys up north. So he's gonna have advantage on this. So survival check. But in the morning, as you're preparing your spells, you get a sending sent to you, Krupus.
Sent to me?
Yeah.
How very interesting.
You hear Finn's voice. Are you headed up north still? Our contact, Guile, is saying that he's having trouble convincing the military to go south.
I would say yes. We're almost there. I have your orders with us, and uh, your lawful oil, your orders from us, and you know we have prepared to sort of help him. What I'll say is yes, we are. We're almost there, and I'll say we have your orders with us, and dear.
Yeah. Alright.
Like, all right.
He's also going. You'll hear another Cindy come to you. He goes, "Good, good. Lanoon is headed up north with a group of guards. If you still need to pick up a prisoner, it's going to take him a few days to get there."
I'll tell him that the prisoner was too dangerous to be kept, and we had to find other arrangements for him. Whereas I'll ask him. I'll ask where Lanoon is. Is Lanoon coming to the army?
One last reply. He goes, "Yes, Lanoon's going to the army. We didn't know how if anyone was coming to him, so he's set it up there as the highest rank in our military right now."
Okay, and alrighty then. Then I'll say I'll be mentioning this to the group. Do you guys want me to ask anything or say anything? I guess I'll ask for his ETA as well as anything else the party wants to add.
He said a couple days, I think.
No, I'm good. I don't have any questions.
Guitar?
Yeah, I think you
Oh.
collect years.
Yes.
You don't have any questions or anything like that?
19 years so far.
Oh.
That's good. I'll thank Finn for the update. And I'll ask him one more thing. I'll ask him is there anything else that has gone bad, or is the king still around?
You'll get another reply. Say the Larax is still on his mission. Things are going wrong a lot, but we're taking care of them.
Okay.
He'll say we have an influx of refugees. And the last bit will be hard to explain over, and then it'll end right there. It sounded like he wanted to say more, but
I'll send a I'll use a sending and send one to him. What would I would say beware of hold on. Put a sending. I'll send a sending to him. I'll say screen all refugees for any signs of and I'll list the signs of blight we got from the other guys. So like anyone who has like unusual regeneration has I'll basically describe everything we got from the prisons in the cell, and I'll say extremely dangerous, and I'll say that Dragul, we think Dragul is planning to use the new blight sample on populated areas.
he'll reply with, "Good to know. This is refugees from one of our outposts."
I really just want to reiterate my points, but I've warned him, so. Okay, alright.
Oh, he would have said one more thing. He would have said during that, from refugees from our Moon clan. You've heard of, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Like there's like different like groups in your like the Moon Tribe or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Circle the moon.
Very well. Okay. Are they leading?
I mean, you wouldn't be able to ask that unless you send another.
I want to ask the group. Do you guys know anything about the Moon Tribe?
I think if anyone knew, it would be Crumpus, right?
Yeah, you actually several of you would know what they are. They're a druid circle that preserves animals. Um, you
Oh,
like
that's right. I
no
remember
no
part of Silva's
sorry.
backstory,
This
getting
is
along with them a little bit.
this is not the moon. It's the stars. It's the circle
Oh,
of the
I don't know anything
stars.
about them.
Yeah, which you know that they're a circle that focuses on the stars and worships Bahamut.
And who are these people made up of? Are they made up of
Uh,
wind?
you would know also just general that their faction leader is Jarl Strongfang.
Nice name.
Is that a leaning?
It was they're primordially lizard folk. You would know that.
So no one's ever
Primordial
heard of a
lizard folk.
leaning moonfolk before. Excellent.
It's not moon. It's stars. I made a mistake
Stars,
on
sorry.
which one it was.
Stars, okay. Alright. Very well.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, the warning's been given. I can't waste another slot. Let us set off and return the army.
All right. Krampus will help lead you guys up there. You guys are starting to get closer to the north as you're moving along for the day. It's pretty peaceful today, like comparatively to like when you were a little south.
Yeah.
Um, like you're not running into as many blight patches as you were earlier. And as you're getting into the cold, it's a sharp change, almost like it's really weird. Like normally, like it goes from like somewhat of a like it doesn't like change like a natural progression of like cooling area. This is like this area like starts like snowing heavily and like almost a like a line almost.
Oh yeah, I like it.
But yeah, you guys start to move in and it's cold, and you notice up ahead that it looks like the snow is starting to hit real heavy up ahead.
Do we ever see snow in the Great Tree?
Once in a while, but not a lot.
Ah, yes. So Sylvan's going to run up to the snow and start like trotting and kicking it around.
It like as soon as you get up to snow, it like right there, you're like, wow. Um, it you notice that it's like deeper, like it's gonna get deeper up ahead. That's the first thing you notice.
What's this circle right here?
That was where you were told that the city of the damned is at.
Mm. Ay, 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 ay.
But yeah, you guys are starting to move north, and it starts to get deeper, and it starts to snow as you're getting up. Like, and there is a large like mountain like thing right here that looks like it's a glacial shard, almost sticking up. Like almost like this nat is like a natural
Stalagmite?
barrier
Oh.
of like where the snow starts and where it ends, and you just see like a glacial shard sticking up from like here all the way across. Like,
Like a wall.
yep, almost like a little wall.
I wonder if the drow has. I was about to say, trying to think of a name for like Donald Trump, but a D&D version. They built the wall. They're trying to keep us out.
Yeah, it's not. You can tell it's not man-made. Well, it's not like made like as a wall. It looks more natural than that. It doesn't have like It doesn't look like it's like built.
Ours is like literally right next to us.
It's not. Yeah, it's pretty close to you. Like you're like coming up right here,
I'll
and
take-
there's no wall right here, so you could go up through.
Oh, there's like a little
Oh.
area we can walk through it.
Yeah, there's like it's
Ah.
not little. It's pretty good size. Like it's like
But I mean, like there's like we can walk through it already.
yeah. You guys can just head up into the.
I want to take my halberd and chop at it and see what happens.
Well, it's a mountain. Like it's like
Oh.
yeah, you could hit the mountain. Like it's pretty good. Like
This is just ice.
yeah, it's just ice.
I want to chop a few pieces.
Are we
off.
testing our strength? I'll join in.
Yes, let's test our fist of strength.
Yeah, you guys start hitting it, and like you can tell
Let's roll strength.
that this is there's a like this feels like it's
What do I
probably.
get for 20? Not 20.
I mean, you chopped the shit out of it. That's for sure.
As you guys are like beating the shit out of this thing, I've like got like a winter coat on me, and I'm like shivering. I'm like, brr. Can we hurry up, please? I'm freezing right here.
Nah, join the exercise. You'll warm up.
Who's this pussy talking to? Look at I'm shivering. Man, be a man. Grow some balls. And punch this fucking ice.
Guitar, the cold's not for everyone. We must respect that.
Weak.
A look of disdain goes over me, of anger,
Yeah.
if you will, as I know I haven't prepared my tower for the day.
Uh,
Oh no.
yeah. Are you guys putting on those winter clothes that you had?
Oh, absolutely.
We only got 3 pairs, right?
Yeah, but some people already had some, if I remember right.
I thought I did buy some.
I'm pretty sure you already had some, and I'm pretty sure Crumpus already bought some.
Okay, then yeah, I'll put on one of the pairs of winter clothes.
Windsor will put it on as well.
Guitar doesn't.
What
need
about you,
any
Guitar?
Clothes.
I'm assuming I modified it as best I can to fit my centaur body.
Yeah.
I've like stitched them together and poked extra holes, larger holes.
Pretty much. I mean, most of it's like a cloak, like heavy fur cloak, used with a just heavy padded like stuff to stick in like your current clothes.
Let's see.
Are you putting on the winter clothes, Qatar?
Not for
No,
now.
Qatar's a
I'm
strong
good.
centaur. He doesn't need.
I'm good for now. It's not
Doesn't need
that
it.
cold.
Yeah.
It's not
Alright,
that cold,
bet.
he says. He's just trying to.
As you guys
dab
are
on the
headed up
freezing
north-
ones.
Are you guys heading up north, or are you stopping for a little bit?
No, we're heading up north.
Okay.
Forward march.
You guys start heading up north. As you're heading up north, Qatar, you are getting very cold. Like it is, like you can feel it shiver down your spine.
It feels good.
Are you gonna try to push on with?
Jacket. You just see me shivering.
Are you gonna put on the heavy
Yeah.
clothes then?
As soon as it starts getting like extremely cold, my body's just like, yeah, it's time to put it on.
Yeah, you're getting to the point where like you will be like your body's starting to lock
Yeah.
up even.
You literally see my character laying on the ground trying to put on like snow boots, but can't because my legs are too fucking long. I'm Someone help me! I'm struggling.
Krampus will be
Help.
like, oh god, okay, I'm coming.
I'll summon an
Uh.
unseen servant to help him, and then I'll sit there and be like, "Oh, my name's Qatar. I'm too strong for the cold." And I'll like look at you.
But as he says that, he's shivering too, and saying it because you're all really cold and not used to this.
You know what? I'm gonna do something nice. I'm gonna pick the doctor up. I'm gonna keep you warm, and I'm gonna put him on my back, like under my hoodie.
Alright.
Or actually, no. How big is my backpack?
Your backpack's pretty good size. Like,
Could I put him in there?
I mean, you could have him right in there a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put him in like inside my backpack a little, where his head can peek out so we can still see.
I
Alright.
like it how the what is it? How Crumpfist could literally fly, and it didn't get a single word out of Qatar. Qatar has accepted magic. I say to him, good. It's good though, Qatar, that you've come to accept magic. You now believe in it, like the rest of us. It took you long enough. I nod.
No, I think he just believes that Krampus was born with the ability to fly.
I'm literally just staring at you with like disbelief, like, no, magic isn't real still.
But Qatar, how did he fly?
You just remember.
Somebody threw him. It's not that hard. So like he just magically a gust of wind came out of nowhere and just lifted him up, man.
What is he, aerodynamic or something? He doesn't seem particularly aerodynamic.
Yeah, watch. Yeah,
He's
watch.
a Boeing 747.
He's very aerodynamic. As I pick him out of my
"Whoa,
bag and go,
Qatar,
watch,
Qatar."
I'll throw him.
No,
And
don't
he'll be very aero.
He goes, no, don't tell me, don't tell me. As you
Then
throw
tell
him
this
up.
man to leave me alone.
Qatar, there's not enough wind right now. Don't throw him.
I can make some wind for him.
I'll tell him.
No, it's a
not
bad
hard.
idea.
See?
It's not
See?
that
The
hard.
man believes in magic. He will make the wind for Krampus.
Well, you guys are still moving, I assume, probably.
Yes.
You guys notice up ahead that, like, it's so noticeable that it hurts.
It hurts?
Well, no. Like, it's painful for
God.
you guys to notice. Like, up ahead, there looks to be a pretty good size, like, a lot of tents set up.
Yeah.
Like, and you can see it off pretty far away.
John, I
And
think
you
we found the camp.
Yeah, and you see lots of people, like, moving around in it.
Lots of okay, wonderful. I think we found the camp.
It's so painfully obvious where it's at that it hurts.
Yep.
Well, we won't. We didn't have trouble finding them,
I
nor will
see.
the enemy.
I see a camp. Must shelter.
And you see Qatar fart really loud, and then you say, and he like slightly throws Crumpus up in the air.
See, wind. There was some wind in that one.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna
like,
need y'all to take a Constitution saving throw. It was a deadly fart.
I don't think he eats bugs. I don't think he needs to worry about that.
Just imagine. The fart was so bad, you get poisoned.
I'd like to approach the thing. I'll just walk in, really.
The first thing you notice is there are patrols moving around, like large groups of patrols. And one of the patrols is, you can already tell, coming toward you.
Oh, I'll wave at them.
And they're kind of like, as you guys are moving toward them, they're moving toward you, and you get up closer, and you can tell this is very much your guys' war camp.
Wonderful.
Like, because like the symbolism on your armor, like it all matches you guys as the group walks up, and one of the guys walks up. He goes, "Hello, who are you guys? I don't recognize you. Who are you guys? Part of the on a mission or something?"
Yes, we're here with orders, and I point towards.
We
I
are
think
here on
Crumpus.
orders of Finn. We are here on orders of the Lorax and Finn and the Great Tree. Take us to your leadership at once.
Okay. Can and he looks at Sylvan and looks at it. He goes, do you have orders?"
Yes, we have orders. Take us to and
Can you Crumpus or Crufus? Flash him the steel, would you?
What does he say?
He said, "Flash him the seal."
Sure. I say to him, wait, no. Our orders are to talk with our leadership about this. With the leadership about this. We are uncertain. We need to speak to the representatives of the Great Tree here. Very important.
He goes, I need to see any sort of paperwork you have that proves that you
I'll
are
pull out
gonna.
my military paperwork. So this thing where I initially signed up to the Is that
Yeah,
what that would do?
you have stuff like that, but it's not. And he'll look at it and say, "Yeah, but like." He goes, I can't really take you to our leadership right now. Every time he goes, "You know what? We'll head into camp. Come with me and I'll explain."
Yep.
And he's
Okay.
gonna start taking you into camp.
Do you have a fire in the camp?
You actually see a big fire built, and there's a lot of people around it.
Yep.
You see me like fire.
His guitar probably starts moving toward it unknowingly.
It's fucking freezing.
And the guy says, "So you guys are from the Great Tree? Like you're from the city? You're not just from."
No, we were originally set out as part of the army, but we had to detach to follow specific orders from leadership. We have returned.
Okay. He goes, do you know anything about what's going on up here?"
I nudged Sylvan. You're up, Sylvan.
Oh yes. Well, we know you guys have been getting attacked by the damned. You've lost heavy casualties. The command structure's in ruin, and we're here to remedy that.
He goes, "Good. That's good to know. Yeah, it's been rough up here. Right now we kind of built a council of leadership of some of our higher ranked individuals that's still around. Part of the reason why we can't allow people to see, like without real proper orders, any of our leadership is because every time like our leadership starts to go remotely to the edge of camp, they get assassinated.
Well, that's fine. We
guys
won't bring them to the edge. We'll go to them.
Yes, we will go to them. And we wish to speak to the leadership of the Great Tree. We're not interested in speaking to the
Well,
others.
Right now, we have a makeshift like council of leadership. We have 5 people that's in charge, and not to mention we also have a representative from the Red Roses that's kind of helping us put it together.
Excellent, that's the one. Him. We don't need to speak to him. Can we speak to the rest of them, please?
Yeah, you definitely can if you've got any paperwork that can show.
Very well.
Crufus, stop being so stubborn. Just show him the seal.
I show him the seal of the paperwork.
and he's gonna look at it over, and he's gonna say, "Oh, all right, that's like that works." And he's gonna take you to a pretty large tent right in the middle. And you notice, like, as you're walking through, you do get close to the fire guitar if you want to stop there. He goes, the yeah, it's been rough up here. I this has been a lot of casualties.
So we've heard.
Yeah, the war up here is not going well. You wouldn't happen to have any orders, would you? From this?
We do, but we need to discuss that with the leadership before it gets out to anyone else.
Well, actually, hold on.
I'm sure you understand.
Actually,
I understand.
you want to know what I believe? I turn to Sylvan and I say, surely we should, talk about. What do you think? Should we say some things before we let leadership know?
I think it should go to the top first.
Well, if the top turns us down, it's going to be a problem.
Well, we'll deal with it as it is, but I think it's better if it comes from them rather than us.
All right, we'll go there. But we have a solution to all your ailments, little one. Do not worry. We will remedy all that bothers you.
Yeah, luckily for the last day we haven't been attacked.
Yes, we have seen to this.
Yeah, he goes, all right. He takes you up to the big tent and he goes, come on in. Yep. And he like enters and you see 5 people. You see a half orc, a half elf, a centaur, a human, and a Goliath, all sitting around a table. And it looks like they're in heavy debate. They stop talking as soon as you guys walk in. And 1 second. The first thing you notice is, you recognize one of these people, Sylvan.
Ooh.
You recognize, it's Charis, the centaur, the male centaur. You don't see you don't have a ton of centaurs down there, but you notice, this guy. He's not much higher rank than you.
Is he also the guy at the captain who we brought back with us, the one who was captured? Is he with us?
Oh, yeah, did he come with us?
He did come with you, but he would have I
would have asked for him to come into the tent so he can verify parts of our story. If that's all right.
Do you really want me to? I'd prefer not to get involved.
Yes, this is very important.
No. Dude, don't make him do that.
Well, no, we need him to verify parts of our story. He may be the highest ranked person here, so we need him.
Would I know what rank he is relative to?
Yeah, you know that this guy is probably about the same rank as one above you, the one that you guys found down there. So the one inside the place is it's a captain basically.
Yeah, so he's good. I reckon we bring him in. He'll verify what we're saying.
Only if he wills to do so.
He goes, if you need me, I'll wait out here. I don't really like dealing with leadership. If you need me, you can call me in. And he goes to the fire.
Yep. Wonderful. All right, will we go in? Would you want to make the proclaimment, or should I, Sylvan?
What are we proclaiming again?
Oh,
yes, the commands, the orders.
I'll start us
I guess
off.
I'll give it a shot.
Who?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll do the start. I as well walk into the room, right? I'll look at them all and I'll bellow at all of them. I'll say, by the order of the great tree, the Lorax, and Finn, We, and I sort of gesture at my friend
Oh,
Sylvan here.
As soon as you say that, the half-orc hits the table and says, "Get this fucking trash out of here."
I put up the seal. I show the seal with my hand. And then I sort of open it up, my letter, and sort of show like Finn's signature on the back of it.
And one of the guys goes, "Let him talk, Bevan." The half-elf that says that. He has the seal of Finn. And Bevan, the half-orc goes, "I don't give a fuck about that. Finn can suck my ass. He isn't up here fighting."
He may not be, but we fought our way through here to get to you guys.
I'm going to say the Great Tree needs its forces back. It is. I'd say that the army is required in defense of its people to return to the Great Tree.
Shara says, "But what about the war with the dam?"
I'm gonna say
Well,
that is
my friend, I'll jump in. My friend, what good is winning the war if our people suffer?
Can I
Yeah, but if
Well,
we
what
give
good
up
is winning
land,
the war if there's no home to come back to?
they're gonna invade our territory if we go back.
I'm gonna say no, they won't.
They're already invading our territory.
I'm gonna say no. I look at it. I look at Sylvan. I said they're not going to invade our territory. That is lies and nonsense. This has been arranged.
No, I'm not talking about the damned. I'm talking about like we're already being invaded.
Yeah, we're being okay. All right. Then I'll say the damned isn't going to invade our territory, and trade routes. And our territory is already being invaded, which is why you must return post haste. And can I read out Finn's orders to the group, if that's okay?
Yeah. You
What does
read
it
it out.
say?
It's
Basically, and roughly.
it just says basically, please, on behalf of Finn and the Lorax, we demand that everybody head back to the Great Tree in defense of the nation itself. We are under attack by kobolds and dragonborn alike, and we would like to request that everyone in the north head back.
Can I put a silence spell?
It also says what? Sorry, that's just half of it. The other half of it is the damned is not our enemy. We should stop war with them right now. They are. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. There we go. They are not our enemies. We should head back and regroup and figure out who our true enemies really are. Then at the end, it also says Grumu is no longer in the leadership. He has been ousted due to being a traitor.
Yes.
And Bevan goes, "These guys are heathens. They said Grumu's a traitor? Lying trash. I don't know how they got that seal, but they should be thrown in the fucking barracks."
Can I do a
question,
detect
DM?
thoughts?
If I were to cast Zone
the
of
silent
Truth,
couch
does that
spells.
affect me as well?
It can. Well, it can, yeah, but
No,
you
why
don't have to.
Well, you could cast. I'm casting with detect thoughts on myself on using my silent spell. But I mean,
Okay.
You could always. I look at why doesn't Sylvan? Perhaps you would be so kind as to cast Zone of Truth on one of us, and we will happily answer questions relating to where we got the orders, how we got the orders, who we spoke to, and everything else. Perhaps that would convince you that we are on the level.
Yes.
with all of this.
Would that put your minds at ease?
Bevan speaks up because they've prepared for this. This is the half orc.
Do not take our quick
What-
wit for for preparation.
And one of the human males goes, maybe we should like listen to him. And Bevan goes, Dromar, Dromar, you should shut up. You've been wanting to retreat from the north since the beginning.
I tell him
You're
that
just
It's a go.
you're just a sissy.
What's the half orc's name?
You've heard it. It's Bevan.
What's his thoughts,
Bevan.
by the way, on this?
I go,
Like, what's
Bevan,
his
my
surface
friend.
thoughts?
Look. Well, I don't say Bevan, my friend. I go, Bevan. It's not that we wish to retreat from combat. We need to focus our combat elsewhere. Our forces, the tree requires assistance. Do you really want all of our people to suffer, for us to lose our territory, what little we have?
He goes, I just don't think we should listen to these people at all. They said Guru is a traitor.
I tell him that. What's his thoughts on this, by the way?
You just simple like traitors. They're scum.
Well, what could we do to prove to you otherwise?
And the half elf says, I mean, if we don't continue the fight up here, we won't get Lord Drogmore back, right?
No, Lord Drogmore is not in the north.
Oh, yeah.
I tell him
we
Lord
know that
Lord Drogmore has not been taken by the Dark Elves, by the Drow or the Damned. It is known that he is within the Red Keep at the moment. So this is another big reason why you need to turn around. It was misinformation that Lord Drogmore was. Actually, I say, as the person who originally, as the group who originally sort of like found the. Well, it really wouldn't matter because we'd have to convince them that. Yeah, no. We tell them that Lord Drogmore is with the Damned right now, and I ask.
With the dam?
Sorry, not the Damned. The Red Keep and the Dragonborn.
the Dragonborns.
Can you zone of truth me for this, please, Sylvan?
Yeah. Before I do it, I'll go. Anyone who wishes to be
Gala.
be under the spell, you can submit. Otherwise,
Wait. Gala, the half elf says, wait. I think for my own personal ease, I would prefer to cast it myself.
By all means, and I will. I'll wait.
And he looks up at you, goes, just give me a second before I do this. And Bevan goes, why are we even listening to these people?
I sort of like raise the sheet of orders and I tap it.
And
I'm gonna like that.
Bevan just he hits the table, and he goes, I think we should just vote to kick him out.
Whoa. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
No, Qatar.
And he goes, we should kick them out. And he goes, all in favor of it. And he's the only one that raises his hand. And Charis goes, I think we should hear them out. He goes, just because they say this doesn't mean it's true, but it also doesn't mean it's false. So we should at least hear what they have to say.
Look, man. What do we need to prove to you that we're good people?
Charis goes, he goes, that piece of paper that he has in his hand is pretty good information that they are part of the Great Tree and care about what they want. I've seen that seal many times. It looks real.
I tell them that I am in communication with Finn, and that when I've been in communication with Finn while we've been coming up here. I tell him that I am from every every moment the army delays coming back is putting more of our people at risk. There is real threats close to home that need to be dealt with. Not only that, the longer you wait up here, the worse it's going to be to return. The blight is getting worse.
Dromar, the human, goes, I think we should listen to him. I think we should head back. And Bevan just looks at him, and you can tell he hates him.
I turn to Bevan and I say to him, "Isn't the most honorable and most worthy thing for a warrior to fight is in defense of its own people? We are telling you right now, your people are in need of defense. The Great Tree is defenseless because you guys are up here. You need to return now."
He goes, we've been fighting up here. There's many devilish creatures up here.
Yeah, I tell him that the devilish creatures will not attack you as long as we leave, and they will leave us alone. Well, I say to him, the drow won't attack you as long as we retreat. If you proceed forward or continue to antagonize the drow, they will continue attacking you. But as long as we leave, like we have agreed, and I tap the paper, the drow and the Great Tree will be at peace.
You see him groan, and he goes, "You're lucky that I couldn't get the vote for it to kick you out."
I say to him that your assistance will be greatly needed. Defending our people.
And you're all listening to this guy. This guy does not want to hear anything you're saying at all. You can tell that this guy has no interest in whatever you're doing.
And is his thoughts are just like he's just like convinced we're a traitor, right? Or we're lying, right?
Yeah, that's like he thinks you're lying. Like,
I'd say if you were so unconvinced about our story, why don't you listen to it? I'm happy to go under a zone of truth, or perhaps my friend here, Sylvan, can go under a zone of truth to corroborate our story.
He goes, okay. Gala goes, how about I will cast the zone of truth and we see what you have to say.
Absolutely.
Works for me.
And he casts zone of truth, and
I will willingly submit to it.
Yeah, same.
okay. And he goes, all right. Let's ask some simple questions. Are you working with the damned?
I guess the answer is technically no.
You
Right?
are-
I mean, out of character here, guys.
Out of character, you definitely worked with the damned.
I will say to them. Out of our mission from the Great Tree, we have followed it to the letter. We have organized with the damned a peaceful solution
Treaty. Yes.
to for the army to move south.
And he looks at you, and Bevan just goes, that's just fancy speak for saying he's working with them.
I say to him that I am loyal to the Great Tree, and I am not, I put the Great Tree's interests above the damned's interest.
Hey man, for me, money is money. Whoever pays the highest.
Qatar, shut up. Qatar, be quiet.
Hey, the Great Tree is paying me good amount of money, so I can't betray them.
No, Qatar's not under the zone of truth. He can lie.
I guess I'll say to them we have been in constant contact with Finn. The Great Tree needs the army south. It is under attack. There is it is, and say, I'll nudge Sylvan.
Nothing but lie.
Sylvan, I nudge you.
And you see one of the other guys
I'm
goes,
waiting for another question.
the human goes, see, we should head back. Why are we still here?
I nudge Sylvan again. I nudge him. I say, go on.
What is it you want? I don't know what you want me to say.
Convince them.
And he goes. The
Oh, sure.
half elf looks at you and says, "Okay, so you're not working specifically with them. You try to make a treaty to have peace."
Well, yes, we try.
The only thing we've done with the damned is
Or-
make an agreement to get you guys out of here. They don't want to fight us. We, frankly, do not want to fight them. There's no reason for us to be fighting. Our goal, our objective, should be defending the tree. We need to protect the people. They need us now.
I will say, the people are in danger. I personally believe that the Great Tree has never faced any more danger in its life. And I would say, I believe that the enemies are quite literally at the gate, and that if you don't make haste, many people could die. This is my personal belief.
And Bevan, let me say this now. I am under the zone of truth, so you can believe everything that's coming out of my mouth. Grumu is a traitor. He betrayed us. He planned to bring the Great Tree down.
I say, Lord
There's
Drug.
no doubt about that.
You hear in your head, in his head, brief, like right before your spell's about to end. The last thing you're gonna hear from in his head, here, this is surface thoughts, is Grumu's not a traitor. He's my lord.
I tell him. I guess what I'll say to him. I'll say that Grumu is well under the zone of truth. I'll say Grumu was responsible, ultimately, for the deception that Lord Drugmore was taken by the damned. He was not taken by the damned. He is in the Red Keep, to the best of our knowledge, and to the best of our thing. We are up here fighting for nothing. This was it was a deception based on the lies of the enemy.
On top of that,
Give
the
me a
Great Tree is
persuasion
under...
check.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give me a persuasion check from both Sylvan and Krupus.
Right.
Oh, that's exactly what I needed.
Oh, so close to it at 20.
Okay. Gallagher and the half elf. He looks up at you guys and goes, "All right." He goes, "It makes sense to me." And Bevan goes, "They're liars. How dare they disgrace Grumu's name?"
I tell, what is it? I say to him that, we're under the zone of truth, right?
Yeah.
I pull out. I say to him, we were the people. I said our group. No, wait. I don't want to say that. I'll say to him that we are not liars. I said to him we are under a zone of truth right now. We literally cannot lie. And Grumu, while you may not want to like it, betrayed the Great Tree and is currently working with its enemies.
He goes, "I bet they're using magic to keep it so they can lie."
I said to him, feel free.
I'm no expert on it.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
I guess.
Hi, yeah, I just got here.
Hey, hello,
You guys are
welcome.
in a just a little recap. You guys are in a conversation right now with the leadership up north,
Okay.
trying to convince them to head back. You've got one guy that seems to be very angry at you guys, claiming that you guys are lying the whole time. He's saying that, and you also have another guy that wants to leave. Also, there is a Goliath that you know. That is your family.
Okay. How are we
And-
related?
They are a cousin of yours.
Okay, cool.
And his name is Billabar. He hasn't spoke yet this entire conversation.
Can we see him?
Oh yeah, you can see him. He's big. He's just sitting there. He's just been listening.
Me too.
You look
I
like twins.
Oh, they don't look like
oh
twins.
shit! I have a copy of the notes, right? Of Meagle's I have a copy of Meagle's notes when she between
You did steal them.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I
asked
didn't
him to
steal
copy
them. I
down,
copied
remember
them, right?
Yeah,
I,
no, you stole them from the cart.
After
but
we
then
stole
you
him from
gave-
Gru Moo.
I
Yeah.
tell him that I have a copy of all the I tell him that I have a copy of all the sort of notes that was found on me that.
That was found
Well,
on Gru Moo.
I asked, should what do the notes contain? Because I've been over them, right? Would this help our case?
it looks pretty damning in the sense that it's conversations between Groom Moo and Meagle to talking about like the stuff that he wanted her. You could tell like it looked like she was making notes of it in case she had to report them.
Okay. Yep. I'll show them the notes then. I'll tell everyone about where we got them. Under the zone of truth.
Because
of course.
it definitely goes from the perspective of Meagle did not want to do this, but like she had such a respect for the people.
I'll show them the notes.
You actually, as it's passed around, you actually get a couple gasps as are reading them, because it like directly states that Grumu wants to watch the tree burn.
And mind you, as you're all reading this, these are notes copied verbatim from the original documents.
Well, I mean, no, hold on. Did I give him the original documents, or did I have them?
You did.
All right. Okay.
You gave him the original, and he
Yep.
copied them.
I tell him that Meagle was one of our key witnesses in outing Grumo. We need to return post haste towards the tree.
You see the human stand up and say, I think we leave right now. I think I'm going to call a vote right now to leave. And Bevan goes, we're just going to leave the red roses up here?
Yes, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be. Listen, I tell them the Red Roses are very capable. I believe in their power, their abilities.
We've met them before.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
no.
You see,
There's no better mercenary than whoever.
If they wish to remain, they can, but we've been commanded to return home.
Belly Bar. Belly Bar is what his name is. Billy Bar, sorry.
Billy.
God damn it, I can't say his name. Billy Bar,
Billy Bar.
Billy?
which is the Goliath, stands up and says, I think we head back. He goes, the Red Roses already head south anyway. They're in the forest right now, taking care of business. I saw them head in there not that long ago.
Windsor just gives him a little thumbs up from the corner.
Yeah, he goes, so if we want to take a vote, I am going to vote in favor of leaving. Bevan goes, guys, he goes, we can't just retreat and give up the land. And he like looks at Chars, and Chars the centaur goes, I think we're gonna have to give it up.
Who said we're giving it up? We can get it back later.
I turn, I look, and I say, wait, you want them to come get back travel land later? Or, criminal land later? Whatever it is, the damned land later? Never mind.
I mean, they can take it back.
It was never our land to begin with, Guitar.
And
Oh.
Bevan like goes off on this large speech of saying, but we've lost over 100 people and 9 military leaders. How can we give up on the fight already? And you can tell it's going on deaf ears right now.
I'll tell Bev. Yeah. Okay, good.
And Gilla, the half elf, just goes, all in favor of returning, raise your hand. And everybody but Bevan raises their hand. Bevan goes, "You're all making a mistake." And he just like gets up and starts to walk outside the tent.
Bye. I just waved him. Bye. Have a good time.
I'll say to them that I won't say to them.
I'd like to go after him and try to persuade him that this is the right call and comfort him, even though.
The only thing you could tell he was very feverishly against any of us. Like he was the only person that was like so against it that the first thing I'll say is you don't think you could convince him.
Gotcha.
Windsor? It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I'll ask
be.
the military leadership. I'll say to them that Lanoon is also will meet up with us on our journey back. So that I'll say to him, he will assume command when we meet up with him.
And you see Gela go, "That's good. Let's start heading back. Like we'll start packing up our camp and get moving."
I wanna sort of like the current leadership. I want to say to them. I want to say, do not reduce any of your security for this moment in time. While I do not feel the drow, I am certain that there are other forces around here that would want us to delay our departure back. So I implore you to remain to sort of take a security detail of only our men and be in the middle of camp until we're on the way.
Just to confirm, you don't think you could have followed? Would you have still tried though, Windsor, to follow him and talk to him? Just curious.
I mean, maybe not convince him, but follow him and just try to talk to him and comfort him.
Okay.
Follow her just to make sure that nothing happens.
Good.
Okay. As you guys are walking, you notice that he goes off into a tent. Like it looks like he goes off into his personal tent.
Should we look inside?
Yeah, I'll go up to the entrance and just like, knock knock.
I'm just gonna walk right in.
Are you just walking in?
Oh.
I'm just gonna walk right in.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
you
I don't mind
heathen.
him. I'm so sorry.
You see him pulling out a. As you walk in, he was shocked that you like walked in. He goes, "Get out of here!" And give me a perception
sorry.
check
Okay.
From
Sorry,
both of us?
from both of you. As you both like, I assume you
thought this
followed
was
in
the
Susan's
bathroom.
guitar.
Perception.
Yep. Qatar, you do not see it, but Windsor, you see he has a sending stone in his hand.
Oh.
You know what these are. As
Hold up. Why is he holding a rock? He's just holding a rock. Why do you have a rock in your hand, man?
well, you wouldn't actually see it. You do
Oh.
not see. He's hiding it
Oh,
right
that's
now.
right.
Oh, Windsor. Oh,
That's right,
you're in
Windsor.
the deep lore right now.
Windsor, you see that he
Remember,
has a
we
sending
told
stone.
her the story and about the sending stones and that Grumu was using it.
Yeah, you know what this is. You know that he can send a message to people once a day with this thing. So, and it can be over any distance. So it looks like he's about to send a message.
Oh goodness, what to do? So Windsor's just like, oh, we're so sorry to
"Get out of here."
interrupt. Oh, I didn't mean to get in the middle of your conversation. I'm so sorry.
He goes, "Conversation," and he like puts it in his pocket. He goes, "What do you mean? I'm the only one in here."
Well, yeah, but like that's like I see the stone right there, but like it's cool, if you're just trying to talk to somebody. I don't want to get in the way. I was just coming to tell you, I'm so sorry for all your loss, and I guess this must be really difficult.
He goes, "Get out of here, you fools!" He goes, "You're not allowed in here." And he
Why-
goes for his axe, like on his back, like he has a large great axe on his back, and he goes, "Get out of here! I'll make you get out."
Can I just do like an intimidation check and just kind of like puff up and be like, "We don't fight around here."
Yeah, you can give me an intimidation.
Hey, Hyperfox. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it doesn't have much
Now,
effect on him.
120 moment.
And he
IRL
goes, "Get
ongoing.
out now."
Okay, fine. I'm gonna pull Qatar out with me. We are going to go straight back
We've
to
done some like
You
Cruise
see
incredible
him
it.
perception
step
checks
out,
with one
and he's
net
like
one
looking
players.
at you,
It's
watching
been
you
amazing.
as you go.
I just want
Yeah.
to stare
Thank you for the
blankly
follow,
at his
Hyperfox.
face.
Sorry, I only just got
I'm
got
looking
around
into
to
his soul.
talking.
I am not giving him anything. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to provoke you. Just like kind of stumbling, getting out of the way. Like, not too graceful.
So wait, at the same time she's pulling me, you just see my hoofs just dragging against the ground, just as I stare deadly at his face.
I'm so sorry. We'll get out of your way here. I'm sorry for my friend.
I just
I-
love that she's so strong that she could just drag
She's
you.
just pulling me like a sack of potatoes right now.
Guitar's
So you
like,
said that
I'll
he-
fight you, and she's just like, no, I'm so sorry.
shall
Come on,
return.
pulling guitar back, a full
I'm,
horse.
I'm so sorry, sir. We don't mean to impose. So you said that he follows us out of
Yeah,
the
he's
tent?
out of the tent, and he's like watching you as you're walking away.
Okay. Then yeah, we're just gonna keep walking back over towards Sylvan and Crufus.
They're in another big tent. Like,
Okay.
it's just a couple tents over, but yeah.
Do I
As you
notice
guys
at
are
any
doing that,
time?
back
Do I
over
notice
to the
at any time that he's like turns away?
No, he looks like he's somewhat following a little bit, just to see
Okay.
where you're going.
Okay, gotcha.
He's like watching you.
I just take my two fingers and then point at him like, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you, buddy.
Got my eye on you.
As you guys are moving back, everybody in the tent, you guys are talking, and Gala goes, "I think we," and he like calls guards, and a couple of the guards come in, and he goes, "I want to give out orders to the camp that we are packing up completely, and to be on full alert that we are going to be heading south in the morning."
I say to it, I'd like to say, can we not make haste now? Is that possible?
He goes, "It takes time to get everybody like to pack up this camp. There's like a lot of tents out here."
Yep.
He goes, "We are doing a full blown back to the Great Tree. We are apparently under attack."
I'll yell this out to everyone. I'll be like, the Great Tree is in need of your defense. We must head south immediately.
While you're in the tent,
I'll yell this out to every soldier. I do not want this place to be delayed even one moment because this is what I think, right? I think the Red Roses, the ones helping to take out the leadership. That's what I think. I think they've been killing people up here, and the Red Roses have been helping the drought, helping the lack of leadership up here because they want the blood or something to help. I think they're all bad people. Everyone needs to be on board that this thing's going.
all right. As the Goliath steps out as well and says, I will help set up guard."
I'm gonna say, stay safe, friend. I don't trust anyone until we're thoroughly on the way.
Dormar, the human, steps out as well and says, "I will start helping pack everything up." And you can see he's like almost skipping at this point. This guy looks happy.
What was the name of the drow, right?
No, it was a half elf.
Yeah, there was, but wasn't there like, what do you boys reckon? What do you, Silver? Do you reckon I should send a message to the drow and tell them that we're heading back?
There's two drow that you met. That was The one that scared the living
Three.
shit out of you? Or the
Mm.
other one, or Shakal?
I thought there was 3 of them.
Yeah, there was definitely 3.
Well, there's a lot of drow there, but there was
Oh.
the third one was the one you rescued that you guys got to talk
Ah.
to.
Oh, we
I thought we
rescued
talked to
him.
the commander too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commander was Shakal.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Shakal, the misty-eyed wizard, which was not a drow. He was a kobold.
Terrifying.
And then you had the terrifying girl that was Vinzrar.
Is there any way we can like go back without heading through the blight? There just isn't, is there? We just have to go through the blight.
Well, you can take the
I have a
road back. You can go down from here down to the road, and that's
Can we do that if that's possible? Is that possible? Like to can we?
Yellow says that's the plan. We're gonna go to the road and head south.
Excellent. Well, does Oliver join us? Sorry, Windsor.
Yeah, you see, as you're doing like walking out, people are like, looks like there's a lot of activity. Now you see Windsor walking up as she's dragging Qatar like a puppy, and you just see Qatar like looking off in the distance, but you've lost sight of him at this point, Qatar, as you turn.
I'll ask Windsor how it went.
So possible problem, but like maybe not. Just don't overreact. But you know that guy that I kind of went after and was gonna try to console because I feel really bad. You know that we're doing a different thing. Just a guess. He definitely had a sending stone in his pocket and got really aggressive with us real
Wait.
quick.
He had a sending stone in his pocket.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Qatar, you know the rock that you probably saw.
Was it
I
anything
didn't-
like
he
this?
Said
And
he
I
just
pull
said I
out?
didn't see anything. So
Yeah, you
that's
would-
why I was like, that's why
He
I
was
like,
hiding
oh,
it.
I turned to the.
I still would think that Qatar just saw a rock. I don't know that he hasn't seen it.
I turned to the remaining members of the council. Hopefully, I can grab them before they go, and I'm gonna ask them if they
There's
mind.
2 left there,
I'm gonna.
Gilla and Karis.
I'm gonna say, would it be a problem if I went and this dissonant, this holdout? Apparently, he had a sending stone and was sending a message on the way out. Would very much like to interrogate him. Would this be a problem?
Gilla goes, yes, unless you have proof that he is he might be just sending it to his family.
He might be. I turned to it, but he might not be.
I go,
Yeah.
well, proof is, you know how things work here. If we don't have any proof, there's not much we can do here for the moment.
Truly, I say.
Do we? Okay, but perchance, if you guys want to, maybe we could just, instead of interrogating, because I know that sounds really aggressive, maybe we just ask him some friendly questions?
Yes! Ask some friendly questions. I nod. Qatar, how are you doing today? You ready to ask some questions?
not really in the mood.
Oh, man. How about you, Sylvan? Where are you at with all of this?
His rank is above ours. There's people above us. If they want to question him, then they can.
How about this, Sylvan?
Maybe
How-
just like check in with him, just kind of ask,
What if I got
how his
premonition?
family is.
What if I asked Finn for permission to investigate this? Would that ease your concerns? There's like 12 my staff in my hand. Sylvan?
Me? Or to
No, I agree. Yes. Well, if it's a order from Fen that's above them, I don't see why not.
I'll send a message
And
to...
Gilla goes, I'm gonna get some stuff to go. I need to start packing up some few things.
I'll I'll send a message to Finn. I'll basically ask him. I said that there was this. What was the guy's name who we just ran
Bevan.
into? Bevan.
Gavin,
I'd say Bevan, a captain, I believe he is,
Evan.
in the army, was caught with a sending stone right after the meeting, on which we in his tent after we confirmed with the leadership here that they'd be heading south. I wish to.
Investigate him.
I wish to follow this up. Permission?
Oh, I think I heard it there.
Alright.
He goes, if somebody is being dissenting, make sure to interrogate them.
I say it out loud for everyone. And I grab the staff. Let's go.
Real quick, can I just make a suggestion to the other leadership that right before they left and just ask them to not explain like the route that we're actually planning to take or our departure time?
Oh yeah.
Say any of that to the guy?
You've already heard him yell out that you're leaving in the morning.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I guess he doesn't know if we have established the route that we're traveling.
You can ask the one person still there.
Yeah.
Which is Karis, the centaur. He goes, most people know the route that we're probably taking.
Okay. Well, it's alright. It was worth a shot.
I mean, it's either that or we go through the blighted forest.
Windsor, can you let go of me?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay here, guys. I'll just look. You just see me just staring at the floor.
You know,
like
Windsor, that's a solid
Hold
choice.
up. Hold up.
I just
Let me
nodded
finish.
this. I just
Jesus.
nodded at Windsor like, yeah, this is great. I love this.
Finish.
I
go
have
ahead and
another.
finish. What was you saying?
You just see my character look at the ground all sad, like, okay, I guess I'll stay here.
Mr. Krufus, I have another possible suggestion. Perhaps, maybe if you'd want to, you could maybe make one of us invisible so we can go, like, check his tent while you investigate.
But if you need, I can make a distraction.
I sort of like.
But we send Crumpus.
I mean, Crumpus is like not a player ability right now, and this.
Well, you can. You
But
still
he's
do
so
what he does.
stealthy.
Sure, absolutely. Why not? I say, ready for crimes, and wait. I thought I prepared it. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't prepare that spell today. I thought I did. I literally thought I did, but apparently I did not. So, unfortunately,
It's okay.
There's not something I can do today.
Maybe you should just interrogate him somewhere away from the tent and you can still send Crumpus in.
Yeah, absolutely.
See if there's any other tangible evidence.
I'd like to ask Windsor if she would be so kind as to apprehend our suspect.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't really know if I want to be aggressive with anybody,
But Finn said we could interrogate him, so we have to.
Interrogate, not harass the man.
I tell him yes.
He said
I think
investigate.
in the word of no, I didn't say investigate. I asked him if I could follow this up. He said interrogate. Now, if I was to look up in the definition of interrogate, there'd be a derivative of that, and that is harassment. Okay, they're like together. They're like in the same thing. It's like to coerce information out of someone.
Either way, I just don't really feel comfortable, being aggressive, but
No,
without,
that's fine. Ask them.
without
ask them if they can.
provocation.
How about
If
you?
you'd like,
How about
maybe Qatar can help. I don't know.
I can distract them.
How about we just ask him?
I don't think we enlist Qatar's help here. It can be nothing but chaos.
Oh, I love guitar's help.
Wow,
no.
no faith.
Windsor, I trust in your abilities. I need you to convince this man to have a nice chat with us. And you and Qatar.
Okay.
Use your words or anything
Yeah.
else you would like. Just
I
make
c-
sure
I
we
can-
get
Yeah,
to
we
talk.
got this. Yeah, we got
I
this.
can try. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
As
can try to have a
sitting there, you
conversation.
see Bevan with a group of 3 other guards start to like you see him like slightly off in the distance, and it looks like he's like moving toward like almost toward the exit.
All right. I want to go to. I want to. Sorry. Can I ask if we can proceed?
Mhm.
And right before they leave, they step into him and the 2 guards step into a tent.
We follow. I'll suggest that we follow.
Okay.
Right, you guys are gonna follow. Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just kind of following him?
I have an idea. I would like.
Ideas get us in trouble.
It's not that big of an idea. It's just an idea to get us in the door. I would like to just throw Qatar in, put his head like to the ground, as in a bowing motion, and tell him to apologize.
I'm like looking. I'm like, brilliant. This is
I
amazing
agree with
stuff.
this course of action.
So, Qatar, she did not warn you about any of this. I don't think.
Nope.
What are you doing whenever she drags you up to the tent and then pushes you in and tries to make you apologize? Oh no, did he walk away?
You may have had to walk away.
Probably.
Ah, then he can't fight it.
Well, put a pause on that. Well, I'll tell you what you see when you walk in, though. You see him with the sending stone out again.
The 2 guards still there?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. I sort of like nudge Windsor.
As you step in, the 2 guards look very aggressive at you. Like they're about to swing on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just Qatar, apologize. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I was on a phone call.
Oh, good. So here's what happened. She didn't warn you. She dragged you up to that guy's tent that he was in, and he was followed by 2 guards. And she just pulls you inside and like puts you down and says to apologize to him.
To him, to the dude we were talking to.
Yeah, but when you do pull in, you do see it this time. He does have that stone in his hand.
What's up with the rock? Why do you have a rock in your hand?
And you see 2 guards sitting there aggressive at you.
Hey, I didn't do anything, alright? He got aggressive. He doesn't have a door. You know, people have doors that you can knock on.
We are here to apologize for your just obtuse intrusion. Always.
And
Come on.
He goes, arrest him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he said that's what he says to the 2 guards. And 2 guards pull out their axes. Says, "Put your weapons down."
That's I tell him that we're on here by orders of Finn.
You didn't follow them, did you?
No, he didn't.
I don't think so.
I thought you guys all followed me in.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You did.
I would.
I thought you guys stayed outside.
I mean, if I heard anyone's thing of of arrest, I'll
Second of
walk
all,
inside.
aren't you guards supposed to be packing too? Because you guys are supposed to be moving out.
And
I'll go inside.
you go,
of this.
Bevan. No,
If I hear
you. I'm
arrest.
pretty sure you and Sylvan and Crumpus were outside, and
Okay.
you're letting them go in first. That's what the plan was, in any way. So you're
Okay.
probably a little bit far back. At least that's what it sounded like the plan was. If you
I
wanna,
thought no. When you say the plan, right? I thought we were walking to the tent, and then on impromptu, Windsor just decided to give us an excuse to go into the tent. Now I would have
Yeah, I
been outside
thought.
at this point, but I wouldn't be too far.
Oh, I misunderstood then what you guys wanted. You guys would be. I think you're just right outside the tent, and they're just inside. Because she impromptu just went in. We'll just say it's that then. She went in. You guys are just right outside the tent.
Well, as I said, if I hear people getting arrested, then I will go in. If that's unless
Are you two
Sylvan
guards
stops me.
supposed to be help packing up for leaving?
He goes. One of the guards says, "Why would we be backing up?"
That's a really good question.
And he goes, "Put down your weapons." And he pulls out. One of the guys pulls out manacles.
No.
There's some sort of misunderstanding here, right? Cause we just came to apologize for our rude behavior earlier. I'm not sure what we may or may not have done to warrant being arrested right now.
I am here because that man in the middle slept with my wife.
And I'm gonna throw his head farther back down into an apology.
And
You're gonna break it.
they look at confused, and the guy goes, "These guys are traitors and liars. They're claiming that Guru Moorish is a traitor. We should just arrest them.
Brilliant.
They're working with the damned."
I
And-
don't work with the damn.
You see the two guards just say, they're gonna try to attempt to get you, Windsor.
I'm gonna look at Krufus, Krufus. I'm gonna go, Krufus, the seal.
Sure, sure. I'll go in and I'll go in and show the guards the seal. I'll say to them, guards, you've been.
We have orders
we
to
have-
supersede his.
Yeah, we have orders from Finn, and Finn has also given us further orders to talk to that man. And I'll point to thing, and I would say Finn's orders, and I'd say the council has ordered everyone to start packing up. They're leaving. This man is deceiving you.
Give me a persuasion check.
He is to be questioned.
It's gonna be a high DC for this.
Or is it just him persuasion?
You get either two of you. So you get two people persuading.
My persuasion.
Mine's a
is
plus
plus
4.
5.
Oh, yours is
Oh,
plus
that was
5?
perception.
Nice.
My apologies. Let me roll persuasion. There we go.
No.
I'll go and I'll use one of my features on guitar. Reroll that one, buddy. I'll use a chronal shift as a reaction.
Oh, no, that is. No.
You don't want me to?
No, no.
Okay.
Chronal shift.
No, that
you
is.
have to
That is.
reroll.
No,
You have to
that
reroll.
is. That is
All
not
right.
a good use for it. That is
You
not
know
a
what?
good use
I've
for
already
my
done it.
friend.
I've used it.
He
I
already
rewired
used
your
it.
time. Reroll.
He used it. Go ahead and reroll.
You have no choice.
That is a.
It's actually a good choice.
You just made it worse now. That was.
It's
God.
almost no difference.
Just you should. I told you, man.
Oh man, you had a +5. You had the best of chance of all. How's my persuasion? How's our persuasions working?
You see the two guards look at it funny, and they look at you and say, he goes. One of the guards goes, I do recognize that. That does look like the council. Yeah, it does. What?
I'm gonna say to that, arrest that
Here's
man.
my persuasion. You still don't believe he slept with my wife? He did. Forget the paper. He slept with my wife. He needs to
Guitar,
be
now is not
punished.
the time for personal qualms. We're here on business.
He must be arrested.
He must be arrested.
One of the guards goes, maybe we should contact some of the other members first before we arrest these individuals.
Go! I say to him, go get them.
Yes, they'll believe me. I
And-
told.
And they let go of you, Windsor. Like they don't like they stop trying to arrest you,
Cool.
and they kind of just look at Bevan, and Bevan still has that sending stone in his hand, and Bevan goes, "No, arrest him!" And he pulls out his axe. He goes, "What are you doing, you fools?"
I'm gonna say I'd like to cast a spell on Bevan.
I go now, Bevan. Let's listen to the guards. We can all go to the council together.
Now
What are you casting?
I'd like to cast. He's pulled out his axe, right?
Yeah.
Do I really want to cast hold person on him? No, they'll give the guards it'll tell. No, I won't cast anything. I'll just make sure he can't attack the guards, and I'll like step in the way of them and him. So like if he's going to attack someone, he's going to attack me. Weak old mage.
And
mage.
he goes, "Well, just get out of here."
Let's say, go
He
get
goes,
the
"I've got
council."
business to do."
I say to him, no, we've got to have a little chat. What is that you've got there? Actually, no. Sorry. I point to Olive. I said, please. You're up. Olive and Qatar. This is your thing.
Oi.
You mean Windsor and Qatar?
Windsor and Qatar, yes. You're up.
Yeah.
I'm up. Like,
Yes.
you want me to restrain him?
No. Go talk to him, convince, tell him maybe, if you want to. Just, it's your up. You can deal with this person.
What do you want from me?
Who are you sending that shit to? What's that?
What are you talking about?
A gesture.
Do I notice or do any of us notice anything else in this tent?
It looks like it's somewhat of a, it's like a food storage area.
What were
This
you
looks
guys
like where
doing
they-
in here?
Why are you in a food storage area?
What are you guys doing in here?
I was getting food.
He says with a sending
At the
stone
middle
in
of
his
the
hand.
night.
It's not night. It's like getting close to dusk.
It's like, didn't he
Okay,
just
at the
call
middle
us
of dusk.
traitors for trying to enforce a lawful order?
You are traitors.
Hey man, I'm not real sure why, but
The
you're
only
coming at us with a
traitor
lot
is
of aggression.
For you sleeping with my wife.
Well, Windsor, you must understand. We did just accuse someone he trusts. I mean, rightfully so, but accuse someone he trusts and with all of his heart of being a traitor. I mean, imagine if they told you that Finn had betrayed the tree. How would you feel?
Oh, that's a really good point. But I just, from this encounter and the last, all I was trying to do was console the man, and he just immediately got quite defensive. That's pretty, that doesn't bode well for him and his innocence. Don't you agree?
I do. I'm just saying that maybe there's more to it than what we're seeing here.
So, what do you have to say for yourself then? As I turn to.
He looks at you and goes, "I don't have to answer to you."
But I mean, you kind of do.
I don't. I'm a commander up here.
Well, we have the seal.
I don't give a shit about your seal. I think it's fake.
Oh. Well, it seems we're at an impasse.
And he like moves his axe up and he says, "Yes, and if you try to take this from me," and you can tell he's given up on what it is. He goes, "I will send a message back to you."
Huh? Wait, one more time for me?
He looks at you and says, "If you he like puts his axe up. He goes, "If you try to take this from me, I will." And he like puts the thing. He says, "I will send a message." And he kind of swings his axe.
Oh. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. But what if we didn't do that? And what if we just chatted? We really don't want any violence.
Well, he caused violence.
Can I do an Arcana and see if he just activated that stone, please?
What?
Can I do an
Actively gonna-
Arcana and
He
see
wants
if he
to-
just
yeah.
activated that stone and sent that as a message?
You don't see any like things pop. Like you know that it lights up whenever like the arcane runes will light up whenever you activate it.
Okay.
Why don't we all just take a walk and go talk to whoever's above you so we can clear this whole thing up?
You know that nobody's.
There's no one else above him right now.
I mean, and remember, Finn said he told us to follow this up.
Yep. Well, we have orders. Close the doors. I turn
There's
around
none.
and close the flaps on the tent.
Oh, flaps. And he yells out, "Oh, you're gonna try to take it from me, huh?"
I mean,
Like,
is there any
turn
way I
around,
can
oh, we
convince
don't
you
care
to just...
about the stone.
At the same time he says that, I say, is there any way we can convince you to give it to us?
No.
And he goes, "You want to speak to my family that bad, huh?"
Can I do
Yeah,
an
honestly,
insight on
that would be quite nice.
Can I do an insight on that if that's okay? When he says family?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a quick question for this man.
22.
Quick question.
He is lying.
I tell him you're lying. You're a dirty
Go,
liar.
what was you saying,
liar.
Guitar?
I have a quick question. We're still interrogating him, right?
Yeah, you're sitting right in front of him.
Or did you not sleep with my wife?
Because no, I don't know who you are.
Well, she remembers you very thoroughly.
Do we know which one is his, like, personal tent, right?
Yeah, you remember which one you first you walked in to.
Okay.
This is the food tent he's on.
Yeah.
Right now.
So, I
He
have
does
a
have
proposal.
a backpack on as well, a pretty big sized backpack.
Okay, I have some proposals then. As I turn and speak to my group. Well, he's not giving us very much.
Yes.
Perhaps we check the pack on his back or go and check his tent. Considering we were given specific orders to follow up with this man.
Great idea, Windsor. I shall go investigate the tent.
I will come with you so I can show you where it's at.
Hold on. I think we should arrest this person. Really, that's my suggestion.
He goes. Go ahead. Go search my tent. I don't give a shit. He goes. I had nothing to hide.
Insight on that?
Clearly you do, because you're not giving us that sending stone.
He goes. I'm gonna continue with your insight on this as well, Rufus. But go ahead and give me an insight if you want to insight what he said.
Who, me?
And no other, like anybody else. It's hard to read him, Windsor.
There it is.
Rufus, you think that he probably doesn't have anything to hide in his tent?
Yeah, I don't think he has anything to hide in that tent. He's got everything on him that he needs.
Well, okay, then let's search his pack.
He goes, over my dead body, you're gonna search me. In my own camp.
I'd like to make a suggestion that he complies with. I'd like to make that he suggests that he complies. He complies with. I'd like to suggest to him that he listens to us and helps us get through this whole ordeal, like figuring out where he's at. Where he's at, a little bit.
Are you casting suggestion on him?
Oh, I want to cast suggestion on him so bad. I want to cast suggestion on him so bad. Do I want to do this? I look at Sylvan and the rest of the group. I say, "Come on, please, just let me do this."
Here, how about this, Rufus? I think it's time.
Oh, brilliant!
I think it's time.
Absolutely. I'll cast suggestion on him, and I'd like to suggest.
And I cast Zone of Truth at the same time.
I'd like to suggest that he tells us the truth about who he was talking to, and
You only get one sentence. Just remember that.
yeah, I would like to suggest that he tells us the truth as to who and what he was talking to, who he was talking to, and what he was talking about. Using the sending stone, or who he plans to, if he hasn't already. So just basically, if he has or has not, and what he plans to say on that sending stone. No, actually, I got a better one. I want to ask him if he plans or has divulged information that came from a council meeting to members outside of the camp.
Give me
Oh,
a
I wouldn't ask
link
that. I
suggestion.
wouldn't ask that.
Huh?
Can you link suggestion to me?
Oh, I can cast it. I don't.
Just display it in TTP.
Cast on TTP. There we go.
I'll just look it up.
Is that okay? Did it work? No. It didn't.
Well, I was trying to get the actual
Spell description.
spell description.
Yeah,
That's what I was wanting.
I thought
At the
Oh, display. There we go.
Alright.
To a sentence or two. Ooh.
Let me see if he succeeds on his saving throw against it or not. Wow, this is... Alright. Your suggestion goes through.
Brilliant.
And what about my zone of truth?
The Zone of Truth succeeds as well.
Yeah!
Didn't we do this earlier? Why did you try to make me fight him?
No,
Okay,
you
so
know,
what are you asking him to do?
I'm asking him to tell us. Asking him if he has developed.
Ask him who he was trying to contact.
I'll ask.
I mean, that's really what we want to know.
I'll ask him if he has divulged information that was said amongst the higher ups of this encampment to members outside of this encampment, and who it was, and why he's doing it.
Well, hold on. Before you ask
hold
that,
on,
we
yeah.
caught him trying to use the stone. I don't think he's sent anything yet. That may not be the right question to ask.
Right, but I'm saying to if he has in the past. So like my thing is inclusive. Has he divulged this sort of thing in the past?
Gotcha.
I guess I'll
I thought
include
you were saying,
and
like,
if he
right this
plans to,
second.
and if he plans to. So is
Just,
everyone?
So, suggestion is a course of activity.
Okay, all right. Can you? I guess.
Tell
what
us
I'll
who
do-
you were going to contact.
Who are you going to contact? Who are you going to contact? What are we going to say?
No, not a question. You have to give him a command.
Tell
Yeah,
us who
you have
you
to
were.
Tell him to
Tell us who you were going to contact. There you go.
Okay, that's
and what you were
I'm-
trying to accomplish. Yeah, that I think that's 2 sentences. That should be within the thing.
Wait, is that what you're asking then? Who are you trying to contact?
Can I follow it up with the who you're going to contact and what were you going to say? Or yeah.
Okay. He will reply. His eyes glaze over very briefly, kind of like those gnolls were. He's going to say, I was trying to contact Blood Surge to let him know the decision that people are going to head south.
Marvelous. Can we?
And as soon as he says that, he's going to start to try to swing on you and yell, guards!
Like
Traitors!
All right, now Windsor steps in to grapple and just
Oh.
pull his axe out of his hands.
Well, let's go to a sheet real quick. We'll just go to this. I'm just going to get the... You're all in, I think it's Qatar and Windsor up front. And Krufus is behind. You have 2 guards that do not look like they want to be there right now. Because Krupa stepped in front of them. And then you have him, which is like right here. And he is going. So let's go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Initiative.
Let's
Bummer.
go.
What's your dex, Olive?
Like 14 plus 2. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Did you want me to make a dex roll?
No, I got it. Go ahead and roll.
Oh God.
Okay. Let's see who's first. The two guards don't seem. They're looking very confused. And Krufus,
Yeah.
you're first.
I'm first. He's going to attack us,
Looks like
right?
it.
I'd like
It
to.
looks like he is.
I'd like to cast okay. Well. Oh no. Okay. Well then, I guess then, I'd like to. I'd like to cast Hold Person on him.
Good call. Good.
Okay.
This is.
He locks up as he's getting ready to swing on you.
And then I'd like to say to him, quickly, men, tie him up and bring him and I'll say, guards, go get the council. You've heard what he just said. I would like to, I'd say quickly to my group, tie him up, bind his hands, take away his weapon. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Krampus is going to pull out rope, I guess, and like kind of like help to tie him up, I guess, with whoever is next. Which, Olive, I think you're next.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just take his weapon away from him and help tie him up.
Oh, I just realized I don't think Krampus has rope. Never mind. He would not do that. He would just say,
Pull out some rope from
tie him
my
up.
Oh, the guards had some manacles, didn't they? Because they were
do have
gonna use
manacles.
them
One
on
of them is
me.
still holding them.
I'll just hold my hand out to take the manacles.
Okay, yeah, you take the manacles from him.
And I would like to put the guy in manacles.
Okay.
Cuff him.
It is his turn. He's going to try to resist the... what's your DC for... He does resist it. He does start moving again. But he has a manacle in his hand right now.
Could I try...
weapon.
Could I try and cast silvery barbs on him to try and make him not? Is that possible? Or wait, no.
Yeah, it's saving throws are... Yeah.
All right, I'll cast silvery.
Are you
barbs.
wanting to do that?
Yeah, I'll cast silvery
Okay.
barbs on him. Make sure he's held
He
on.
fails. He's still locked up.
Oh, brilliant!
Okay, Sylvan.
Okay, so he has basically been subdued at this point.
He still can move, like his legs. He just has manacles on his hands.
Yes.
Does he still have his weapon in his hand, or did you let me take that too?
I'll let you take that.
Okay, cool.
Let me see.
I'll
I
give
do have
Windsor
rope.
advantage, by the way.
Let me double check. I'll make sure I have rope. Can't remember. Yes, I do have hempen rope.
Oh shit! I missed
will...
guitar.
Oh,
No,
you go ahead and let
you're
him go.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll just do
Okay.
last.
Okay.
I will break out the hempen rope and I will tie his legs.
All right, guitar. You were next. Apparently I didn't do it in time. Whenever you rolled.
No, you're good. So we're just tying him up.
Looks like they. I mean, he's just tying him up. He has medicals on him now.
I'm gonna go sit on him so he can't move.
You knock him over and sit on him.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you guys got him subdued. We're gonna just go out of initiative now. He can't really do anything. He is restrained.
I want to just knock the sending stone out of his hand so he can't use that. And I would like to ask the other guards to go get the other members of the council, so they can be told what's going on here.
They say, "Sir," and they start to leave. They look really confused right now.
Tell them what you
You
heard.
just don't. So
As
whenever
soon-
you
as soon
knock
as
him
they
over,
leave- Oh, okay.
wait, this is very important. When Qatar knocks him over, you hear a lot of liquid moving in his back,
Ew, I think he pissed himself.
like a lot of liquid.
Can we open
Guys,
up
I
his
think he
pack
pissed
and see
himself.
what's there?
I just hear
Qatar,
liquid.
that... I don't think that's what it is, my friend. Can I?
They're
Can I
explosives.
just, I guess, make an insight check to see if I would understand what that is?
Are you opening it up, his bag?
I mean, yeah,
I'll
we can
open
just
it up.
open his
I
bag.
hear it.
It looks like it is 2 large jugs of oil.
Oh my!
That looks like it has rigged up with like almost like it was gonna like a Molotov cocktail.
Okay,
I
we
see.
understand what he's done now. I tell him, you traitorous,
Guards.
venomous. I tell him, guards, you see this?
Well-
Or have they run off yet?
Well,
The
now,
2 guards left already.
now,
They-
Krupus, before the guards return, keep in mind, he did say that he was going to talk to Blood Surge. As far as everyone else knows, Blood Surge is just a mercenary.
Right, but this is thing, and I will happily submit to any zone of truth to confirm that I have the blessings of Finn to interrogate this man.
I'm just saying we should tread carefully.
Yep.
That's all I have to say.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess what we'll do is I will say, "What are you doing with this, huh?" I'll like tap his bag. What's this for, huh? Huh? What are you
As
doing?
soon as you get down in his face, he's gonna spit at you.
That was unfortunate, buddy.
I'd
You
like
know,
to
I say to him that,
I'd like to
you
put
know-
pressure on him now for doing that.
Oh yeah, dude, you're heavy.
I have to put more pressure on him.
Qatar, no, you're gonna crack his rib cages. You kill him.
He's gonna pop.
You hear, oh god! And soon after, guards are gonna come back with the half health that you saw earlier.
I
I
Yella.
guess
want to hurry.
I'd say
I
this
gotta
man-
fart again.
I'd say to him that under the orders of Finn, I was asked to follow up on the dissenter, and interrogate him, and I'll happily submit to a zone of truth for this. I'll point to his backpack. This man has some sort of, and I point to oiled up incendiary device on his back, and he was going to communicate the plans of our group to outsiders. So of the Great Tree to outsiders. I'd tell him that he is, this man needs to be detained and, and interrogated when we get back to the Great Tree.
Yes, I understand. Because we've been dealing with him up here for a while.
I'm gonna
He's been a huge real pain in the ass for us. And you hear him say, I am one of the captains up here in charge of this. You can't do this to me.
Well, I'm sorry, friend, but Finn's rank says otherwise.
I mean, it's going to be real awkward for you. I mean, when we
And
get
Gillo
back
says
there,
to the other guards, he says, just keep him imprisoned. And he's looking at the devices that it's just simple, very simple, looks like he's trying to burn down something. He goes, you found him in here with this?
with this on his back.
Yes, he was
actually.
trying to kill my wife.
Qatar, not now. I'm gonna smack him across the back of the head.
He's trying to kill your what? That's what he was doing with this?
No. So
Don't
I
mind
think
this one. He
He's
and I'm just
very
gonna
dramatic.
do circles around my head with my finger.
Because so was he trying to burn down this tent, or what was he trying to
I
do?
think
Was he trying to kill somebody?
I think this device here was going to be used to stop us from leaving. That is my question, but I'd be happy to. Can we? Because he's still under the zone of truth, right? Or is that ended?
Yeah, it wouldn't have ended yet.
Yeah, he's still under it. He just hasn't spoke.
10 minutes? Let me check.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Can I? Sorry, can I cast another suggestion to him and ask him to tell us what he was going to do with that backpack?
Yep, 10 minutes.
If that's okay.
What we were gonna do with the thing?
Yeah,
Tell us what you were going to do with the backpack. Remember, it has to be a command.
Yeah, tell us what you're going to do with the backpack, and I'll cast it as a
Okay,
third
wisdom saving throw. Give me a second. He succeeds.
Can I use my?
Chrono
shift
hold
on
on.
him?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I use
Okay, you're making a chrono shift to roll again.
Yep.
He fails.
Yes. God, I love this.
And he just says, "I was gonna burn down the food tent to slow you down."
Not the food. Why?
And the other guy goes, "Yes, arrest him, guards. You heard what he said he was gonna do, and he is going to be imprisoned."
Now
Until
that
we
is
get down there.
what we needed. Yes.
Yeah, finally some good news, huh?
Justice.
And he goes, "Thank you for that. We need this food to get out of here." And the guards grab him and start to move him out. Gil looks at you and says, "What a pain in the ass."
That's what you get.
He goes,
for sleeping with my wife.
You know, as he's leaving, you want to know as he's taking the guy out. You want to know something funny? Our party was integral in and I sort of look at him while I say that, in helping to discover the plots of Grumu. I give him a little wink as he leaves.
And you just see but he does say this on the way out. He goes, "I didn't sleep with his wife."
I have evidence. There was a bird when I came home. Her body was
can't
burnt
lie.
to a crisp.
Qatar, he is under the zone of truth.
Well, then if it wasn't him, someone murdered and slept with my wife.
Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but it wasn't him.
Dad. I want you to know I just vine boomed after he said that.
So you what you do see is that there is a as you're getting out there, you see Gallo look at you and says, "Thank you for finding that out." He goes, why is he trying to contact Blood Surge?
I'm gonna say to him that there's things. Oh, go on, someone.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have the whole story yet, but we do believe that Blood Surge has been acting in the benefit of Dragul lately. I guess I will tell him briefly about the encounter with Blood Surge and the Gnolls under his command, and them taking out the bandit camp, that was integral in stopping the spread of the blight.
And he'll, like, as he's walking back, he'll be listening. He goes, he goes, this is a shit show up here.
It
And he
pains me
just-
as much as it does, probably more than it does you, my friend.
And as he said, like, as you get done telling him that, he just yells out, double time it, everybody. He goes, there's going to be overtime pay for moving out. We're going to force march overnight.
Pay
Okay, there we go.
money. So you pay people to help you move.
Yes, we do.
I will help you.
Go
move
get him,
stuff.
Qatar.
If you pay
I bet
me
you,
a
with that
decent price,
automation,
I'll
you can
help
pull
you.
3 carts.
I'll help you move stuff. Give me a
He
cart and
goes-
I'll help move it.
He goes, yeah, but right now we're paying about a gold a day for everybody to move per person.
How about you could pay me 75 silver. I'll give you a bit of a discount.
70, just so you know, 75 silver is 7 gold. Every 10 silver is
Oh, my bad.
That's 7.5 gold.
that's 7.5 gold.
You know what? That does sound like Qatar, though.
Yeah.
Hold up. Did I get the money wrong?
Yeah, it's 7. Well, you're asking is 7 silver.
Silver, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Give me
10 silver.
5 silver. And I'll help you move stuff.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, for sure. You can. I'll pay you 5 silver. And he says, he just kind of points toward the cart where there's people are boxing up crates and stuff.
I'll summon my unseen hands to help Qatar with whatever he needs helping.
And
While
as
I go
you
and read and write in my book.
over the next hour or so, you see people starting to take tents down. Bevan looks very, very mad as they put him in a cage and put him on the back of a cart.
Boo boo.
I want to
That
summon
zone
my
and truth
unseen.
combo is nutty. I
It
love
is
it.
so great.
As you're moving forward, the first thing you notice is it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of packing everything up. And
Doing
there's
fine.
way more tents than there are people here. There's probably a total of about 130 people that you see sitting around. And yeah, you guys start to pack up, and it's become nighttime at this point. And after about six or so hours of packing, Gala says, "Let's start moving out." He goes, and he looks at somebody, whispers in their ear, and they start to move off into the snow in the opposite direction.
I'll ask her, where's he going, if you don't mind? Where's that gentleman going?
We still have people off in missions, so I'm leaving people here to
To bring him back?
direct people.
Yep. That sounds good to me. Could I have spent that entire 6 hours just like getting sticks and prodding the guy in the cage? Just like poking
yeah.
his face.
Yeah.
Being like, why were you trying to do this, huh? What is wrong with you?
And he can't really move. He is tied up and manacled.
Krufus, leave the poor man alone. He can't defend himself.
I said, I like poke him in the face some more. It's like, I'm interrogating him right now. I'm getting valuable information as I like poke his face with a stick.
And he just keeps, he'll curse at you, call you a piece of shit.
I'll call him a traitor.
What rude language.
And as you're sitting there, it looks like they got most of the stuff packed up on carts, and they look like there's setting up horses to leave. And Gala goes, "All right, let's head out, everybody, and force march through the night. I want to get on the road."
Okay.
And they start to move.
Are we?
Are you guys following with the group?
What do you guys want to do? I said we go.
I'm
I said
pulling
we.
a cart, man.
What?
Yeah, Qatar's earning his pay.
Yeah, I'm earning my pay, man. I'm pulling one of the carts.
Can I rest on the back of my? Can I get some sleep tonight while on the back of my car?
You can certainly. I'll just say this: it's really hard to sleep in a moving cart, but you certainly can try.
Maybe you could sleep on my back as we travel.
Can I do that?
I mean, it's still tough. Like to actually sleep on a moving
Worth a
horse,
shot.
or like to get good rest. You could get like a short rest, but
I'm gonna say to the group that we need to let Lanoon know that we're on the road, because Lanoon has started to head out this way, but all my spell slots are used currently, so I can't. What? Hold on, charges. No, I've still got a
Could you
charge for my
recover
Pearl of
one with
Power.
a short
Never
rest?
mind. I got a charge for my Pearl of Power, so I'll use my charge, and I'll say it's incantation, which is Mage Solutions, and I'll send a sending to Lanoon,
okay. You send
and I'll tell Lanoon that we are on the I'll just tell Lanoon that we are on the road. We have convinced them to return, and that we're on the road heading south from so essentially we went from the glacier to the road, and we're heading south along the road, and that I hope to meet up with you. We hope to meet up with you soon.
all right. So what are you actually saying?
Before that said, have we been briefed on the route we're actually taking back? Have we been informed of that?
The guy did say that he would take the road
Yep.
to you. All right. So what are you sending to him?
I'll
Like
send
the actual.
I'll send to Lanoon that we have convinced we have convinced the leadership of the camp to begin heading back to the Great Tray. We have made it to the road, and we are heading south currently.
You have not made it to the road.
Oh, we haven't made it to the road yet? All right, we are heading to the road, and then we are heading south along the road. How long until we hit the road? Just out of curiosity.
It'll be about probably about a half a day.
I'll say we're about half a day from the road, and then we'll be heading south.
Okay. I know how much you got of that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. He replies with, "Okay, I'm heading up now. I'm a couple days, about a day and a half out of the north."
Okay.
All right. As you guys are moving, it is nighttime, but there is a lot of patrols of guards, and give me a perception check from everybody.
Qatar just dropped, by the way. Not very perceptive.
Perception, you'd say.
Yep. Give me a perception.
Shit on me.
Okay.
Is that what you're supposed to look like?
What?
Is what you're supposed to look like? Windsor?
Huh?
Is that what you're supposed to look like your profile picture?
Oh, I didn't realize it changed. Yeah, I drew that. I was
Is
just
that
messing
is that
around.
how you're supposed to look though, like with all this with like scars and stuff?
Yeah, that's the stone whatever. When I looked up reference photos, that's what pops up. So yeah, they're not I don't think it's scars. It's just
You should add it to your character, edit the character and add it to your
Oh yeah, your token.
your token.
I don't know how to do that.
Just click on Windsor, hit edit, then it will have like a click to upload. You click to upload it, and
Like in Roll20, you mean?
yeah, in what
In
roll
roll
20?
20 in journal. Right click
What?
on the character. Or I'm sorry, click on the character.
It'll have an edit.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
As
play
you
around.
guys are moving down, though, you guys first thing when you get close to the glacier, Qatar, you want to give me a perception as well?
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious if you.
He said nat 20. What the fuck?
Okay.
Damn, who's a fucking damn +10? Jesus.
For Krampus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are moving through, and you see the glacier is very it's very shiny right now at night even with and this is as you're passing by it, you're like, it kind of looks very it almost looks like a gemstone, just how the big wall of glacier. And two people see this, Windsor and Crumpus, though. Crumpus is gonna scream a little bit as he thinks he sees those eyes that he saw down below of the drow looking at him into the glacial.
Oh no, she's there. She's there.
It is the lady that scared the living shit out of him.
Hey, it's short
Crumpus,
stacks.
Crumpus, what have you seen?
He goes, she was here just for a brief second.
Who? Who was here?
The woman from below. She was just looking at us.
Oh, our friend.
And he pulls out his birthday cake and starts eating it nervously.
Classic.
Whoa there, Doctor. What you so scared of?
You saw the scary drow lady.
She's not that scary.
Well, I agree, but
I mean,
they
yeah,
were
it is scary.
screaming.
It's scary to
and-
be very short. I mean, you don't know where your target is, but not that scary.
Guitar, all three of them, and I look at the rest of the group, were screaming their heads off last time she came around.
You got-
Weak-minded.
Crumpus is just eating his birthday cake nervously.
I'll ask Crumpus if I can borrow his alchemy drug for a bit.
Yeah, he'll hand it to you.
I'll start drinking at that. I'll start drinking. I don't want to deal with her again.
But you guys start to move down, and it becomes morning, and you guys get to the road. As you get to the road, you are inside the forest, but like you are on a very nice paved road right now.
brilliant.
Ooh, this road feels nice on the feet.
Yeah, this is your main road that you guys use, and it is it's a nice change from where you've been at up in the north.
Oh, Qatar, we can finally run like the horses we are.
Wee.
I'm gonna gallop up and down a little bit as we hit the road.
Oh, sorry, damn it, I'm mute. Fuck.
As you guys are
Hey, Dust, how you going?
moving forward, um, are you guys just staying with the group the whole time?
I think
I
we'd
am.
stay with the group until Newton catches up with them.
Okay. Pretty easily enough, you guys get all the way down to the like couple days go by, so go ahead and give yourself a long rest because you would have stopped the
Yes.
rest.
Sweet.
But you do meet up with
Lord.
Lanoon. Lanoon has a guard of like 20 people with him.
And I'll say to him, can I have done a sending on the way to Finn and basically have just updated him on
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
all our stuff? Yeah.
That's fine.
I'd say, Lanoon, you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm so glad to see you.
He goes, I'm glad to see you guys as well. Yeah, we've had some refugees come down the Great Tree. We had one of our outposts in Velis get attacked.
Oh, that's terrible. What happened?
We had a shrine get attacked up there by
Where is that on the
Shrine,
map, by
you
the way?
say? How terrible.
he goes, well, you can look at your map and it would be up here. This is
Oh,
Velis,
Valid. Okay.
And
and
these
that's
are,
the nation of Velis.
and these are like great tree people, are they, that are retreating here?
Yes, and he said that's. He goes, yeah, our Circle of the Stars had to retreat back to the Great Tree. They were attacked by a white dragon.
Aren't those
A
supposed to be
white
good?
dragon, you say? How terrible.
And green dragon.
Aren't those supposed to be like? Hold on, I know red dragons are like aggressive. Aren't green dragons supposed to be like haughty and stuff like that? And white dragons are supposed to be like good, aren't they?
Evil.
White dragons,
My
are,
dragons
evil?
are evil.
Oh, okay.
You don't really know, in fairness. Like, your character would have no idea.
Ah, fair enough. We don't know.
There's not a lot of information on dragons in your land for reasons.
For reasons.
I'll
They've been
point
eradicated.
I'll point at the guy in the cage, who's been since stripped of all his clothes, and I'll like say that
What?
guy's
Has he?
yeah.
He has not been stripped of his clothes.
Over the time,
Something has
I would have
happened.
spent some time to strip him naked.
What?
I would have.
Why?
Can I like during the
Qatar?
time here? I would be summoning
Well, the
unseen
guards
servants.
wouldn't let you do that.
My
Hold up.
servants are
Qatar is very
unseen.
confused now.
Yeah, but like if you saw like this clothes getting taken off of him, like the guards would. But also, like, how are you taking off his clothes as an unseen servant while he's tied up?
Listen, you think that they're just ripping bits off him, and then I want to throw
You're just
tomatoes.
carrying holes in his clothes.
Unseen servants just ripping bits off him. Yes.
You just see me whisper to Windsor. I think he likes dudes. Keep an
Oh.
eye on that one.
But okay.
Yeah, he got So I'm trying to understand what you're trying to do here. You were trying to rip the clothes off of him from underneath the.
Yes.
So unseen servant is not strong enough to rip clothes.
Oh,
I just
well.
want to point that out.
Fine. That's fine. Whatever.
It has a strength of like
One.
really low.
Of one or two.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Then
Yeah,
I'll
it
just
cannot-
I'll point at that guy and say he tried to inform Blood Surge of the
tried to
goings on
touch
in the
his
camp and
wiener.
burn down the food tent.
Lanoon goes, "What's wrong with Blood Surge?"
I'd say Blood Surge is. I'd say to him, I'll whisper in his ear. I'll say he's working for the enemy.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I'll say he's working for the enemy.
He goes, "Are you sure?"
I look at Sylvan. I'm pretty sure about
Lanoon,
this.
did we ever brief you on what happened with the bandit group?
He goes, "I heard from Finn that you said that the bandits were not bad or something like that. Like I didn't get the full context of it."
Well, it goes quite a bit deeper than that. What we know is that the leader of that bandit camp, Bluebeard, was actually an individual that was stopping the spread of the blight. Blood Surge, to some capacity, was hired to slaughter him and allow the blight to continue to spread. What we've also found is that Dragul is using the blight as a form, a new weapon. We found a new form of the blight in the dungeons leading up to Dragul's stronghold. With that information, we believe that Dragul is attempting to use the blight as a biological weapon.
I'd also like to.
Oh.
I'd also like to point him to like the hidden
And
message.
Blood Surge has aided in that endeavor.
I'd point him towards the hidden message we found as well. When we originally got off Magor, and I'd say, and I'll read it in verbatim and say, in 2 weeks, once you reply to this message, I'll give you the gems you requested to reimburse your hiring of the elite guard of the Red Roses group to work for you. They're not loyal to the Lorax, and my contact in the group sent a very strong individual over to help. And I sort of like
And furthermore,
close the book.
this traitor and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Did you finish?
Yeah, no, sorry. Please continue.
And furthermore, this traitor, and what's his name again?
Gala, I was gonna say Bevan.
Bevan. This traitor Bevan, he was attempting to inform Blood Surge of our movement, and he was going to burn down the food stores to keep us from moving.
I'll show him the rest
It
of the
all
night.
links together.
Yeah.
I say we strip him of his clothes.
I turn to him. That is a brilliant idea, Qatar. Let him be naked and everyone can
Because this wizard over here loves seeing men naked, and I think we should applaud him for it.
I turn to Qatar.
He wants to
I
see
say,
this man naked.
I say to him, we should
Okay, besides
strip
the
him
nonsense,
bare
Lanoon, that-
so
that
people
is-
can
that is
see
the
the
information.
truth.
I don't think we want to strip anyone naked. Is what
I
Lanoon
agree
says.
with you, sir.
And Lanoon stands up and says, let's just head south. We'll need to have a conversation with Finn, and
When you say we'll
maybe-
need to, does that include us?
he was looking at you when he said that.
Oh, okay.
Are you asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
Okay. He goes, of course. You've been quite integral to our defense.
Anything to protect the people. You know,
So
I
the-
kind
The
of
great
proudly,
tree.
chest up.
And I'd say, let's say, all right, well, I guess we can go speak to Finn, but we'll need to head back north after it. We've got to deal with Dragul. Right? That's the plan? Is that the plan, guys? Deal with Dragul?
I mean,
I
that's
would like to free Lord Drogmar.
But I mean, like, we did have... Wasn't the Dark Elves... Wasn't the Drow going to help us deal with Dragul? If I recall correctly.
Krufus, not now.
Oh, of course. Sort of like... Sorry.
And Lanoon will say, let's just head south. You had a... And, he goes, the Drow are no longer our enemies.
Oh, so we're openly admitting as like a military faction that the Drow are not enemies anymore. Okay, never mind, Krufus. I take that back.
He goes, there's no point of fighting people that don't want to fight us. And they didn't do anything to attack us.
Mm.
Now, Lanoon, would it be beneficial? We have made a little bit of an impression on the Drow. would it be possible to make a joint effort to raid Dragul's fortress? They have expressed concerns and issues with him as well.
He goes, maybe like we'll have to see what we can afford to send up there.
Because if that's the case, we may have some contacts we can leverage.
He nods and he says, "Let's as he's like talking with you on the road, and he's gonna say, well, the problem is we need most of our troops back." And he's like looking around and he's like, "This is a lot less than what we sent up there." And you see him talking with some of the people. He goes, "Wow, we lost 9 leadership on up there. 9 leadership. Who are these people that we fought?"
I'm gonna say to him, yeah, you can blame Blood Surge, I think, for like our leadership going.
Also, I think that nice drow lady had something to do with it.
Nice.
Grumpus is eating his cake as soon as you mentioned her. Grumpus, I mean.
I start drinking again.
Well, I thought she was pretty nice.
Yeah, she didn't seem that intimidating to me.
Hey, man. When they're short, they're easy to throw around, you know what I'm saying?
No, Qatar, I do not. Please explain.
It's easier to fuck them. Is that what you wanted to hear?
You crude centaur.
Hey, man. Centaur gets lonely sometimes, you know? You just find who you want to have fun with.
Okay, Qatar. Yeah, too bad you and your wife can't do that anymore.
Yeah. What was her name again?
Yeah, what was her name?
You're telling me that you, a paladin, has never had sex?
Qatar, I'm asking about your wife.
Oh, sorry. Nick came in and talked to me, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, my wife? Oh. What happened to my wife? She got burnt to a crisp.
No, what was her name, Qatar?
Yeah.
Oh. Lenore.
Lenore?
Lenore.
Not Lenore.
Sorry to hear about your wife, Lennon says.
I don't say anything.
I don't know.
I don't
Lenore
say
sounds a
anything.
lot like Lenoon.
What are you getting at?
I sort of like stop and I turn to Guitar and go, you were dating a sister of Lanood? Or married to a sister of Lanood?
No, he was not.
Wait, Lanoon, you have a sister?
I don't have a sister.
I go,
Not
well,
anymore.
thank
She's
God.
dead.
What the fuck are you two talking about then? You two got a wild imagination, I'll tell you that.
As you guys are moving, if you're following them all the way back, you guys get back pretty uninterrupted. After a couple of days, get back to the Great Tree.
So I've got some things to share with the group. I picked up 3,000 gold worth of gems,
you're gay?
so I think that's like 6,000 for everyone. Sorry, 600 for everyone.
600, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, it multiplied. Yeah.
Let's go.
Then 600 gold.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 600 gold to everybody, I think.
You.
What does Finn have to say to us?
And that guy does pay you, Gala. He gives you 10 gold.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. And he says, thanks for helping get everything packed up quickly.
Of course.
And as you guys are moving up, you move toward where Finn's location is. 1 second. Let me pull that up. They take you to this building right here. Right near where the great tree would be.
Okay.
And he goes, and this is the administrative office, is what you would know it as.
Yep.
And you see Finn there working as, like, he greets you as you come in. And Lanoon is, goes, so Finn, do you have time for us? And you just see Finn like talking to like 3 people pretty much at once. And he goes, yeah. Just give me like 2 seconds. And you just see people walking up to him over and over again, like asking him to like give him seals and all kinds of shit like that. And he's like passing them out like crazy. He looks overworked and deadly tired.
He needs a sec. He needs. I tell Finn that he needs to delegate.
Finn stops for a second and says, no. Like, he stops other people and he says, we need to have a chat. Come upstairs.
We go upstairs, I guess.
And he's like, he goes, yeah. He goes, the problem is it's hard to delegate when you don't have good personnel.
Try.
As you're walking upstairs, you get to his room, and inside his room, you see a person filling out paperwork that you recognize quite well. You see Meagle sitting there writing paperwork at a desk.
I see her sentence has been lifted.
Here you go. Finn says, desperate times.
Well, you gotta keep him working, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Meagle. It's so great to see.
And you see another individual in there, a lizard folk, sitting there nearby, just waiting. And he stands up as soon as Finn comes in. He goes, my appointment was today. He goes, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, Jarl. Which you all know this is a council member that is for the star, like, part of the stars. Circle the stars.
Yeah.
It goes, give me 1 second. And he goes, just sit down. And Jarl sits down. He goes, yeah. Can you give me a rundown of what, like, happened with you guys going up there? He goes, but good job on bringing home the army.
Does he want us to go through everything?
You don't have, like, you can just say, I'm going to recap most of the stuff that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he goes, I'd like to have everything.
Sure, we'll recap
Yes, we
everything.
regale him with the stories of our adventures.
We'll
Do you hold anything
Dwarves,
back?
Huh?
What was that?
Do you hold anything back, is
No.
what I'm asking.
No.
Wait, who are we in front of? Like, is it just us and Finn?
Just Finn, Lanoon, and that Jarl guy is in the background. But you also know he's a council member.
Okay.
I'll request.
So I guess I recognize.
Oh, and Meagle's in here.
Before we start anything, I look at Finn and I whisper, I go, "Can't we trust him?"
He goes, yes. He is a very
Okay,
important
I hold
protector.
nothing back. I speak of the Mind Flayer, the Drow, the
No.
kinda, sorta
As he
alliance.
goes to speak of the Mind Flayer, I'll just go and I'll like put my hand over his mouth and go, "Don't talk about that." And we'll talk about we got to mention the Leonin. The Leonin is the most important thing, and then I'll start on the Leonin.
Are you saying about the Mind Flayer or not?
I don't want to.
I start to talk about it. If he stops me,
I'll
I'll
stop
be
him.
like the mind, and then if he cuts me off, I'll stop.
Yeah.
He goes, so did you meet a Flayer then?
I'm just gonna.
Can he ask again?
I'll put my mind over it and be like, I'll just be like, no, we didn't. And then I'd like to cast Sending to him.
I'll shut up, but I'll nod my head yes.
I'd like to cast Sending to him. And I'll
Okay.
tell him with the Sending spell what happened with the flare.
Just so you know, when you cast Sending, you have to say the message out loud.
Damn it! Never mind.
That's how Sending works.
Never mind. I'll tell him. I'll tell him that I'll tell you about. I'll tell you about everything. I'll tell you about that when we're at a later point.
It goes, okay. I don't care about that either way. I just after you tell him about like the blight and everything, and he's gonna say, sounds like Dragul is a high priority.
I agree.
He goes, the problem is with the Dragonborn and the kobolds attacking our trade route down south, they're getting scarily close to some of our outskirts of our town. Even so much as they did an attack on a couple of the village down here. And he like pulls out a map and points down here. They burned 2 of the buildings down there.
So you want us to go and clean out some Dragonborn and Drow?
No, that's what the military's for. It sounds like you have your hand on the pulse of Dragul.
Yes. Hopefully we can convince the Drow to help us with dealing with that.
He like looks up and he says, actually, we have somebody that might be able to give us some information on what's going on about some other issues that we're having. So remember when I said, he goes, I'm going to give you all honorary promotions up to Lanoon's level of you are a elite task force that works directly under me.
Oh, wonderful.
You're too kind.
So we can command troops now? Brilliant.
Does that include more pay?
He goes, yes, I was going to pay you after. He goes, I want to discuss a few things with Jarl real quick. He goes, so green dragons have been attacked your home. Is that correct? He goes, he stands up and he says, I don't think you understand how pressing the matter is. This is a emergency of the greatest priority. And he like looks at you guys and he goes, do you know what I was guarding? And he goes, Finn goes,
No.
not exactly. He goes, I know it's about a defense mechanism for the Great Tree. And you look over to Meagle at this point, and she's sitting up front. For some reason, it doesn't look like she's active in this conversation. Well, for some reason, it looks like she probably doesn't even hear what you're saying. You don't really understand what's going on with her.
Alaska, can Meagle hear what we're talking about right now? Why is she just so despondent?
She doesn't react. And as soon as you ask, the guy goes, she's been, I have a enchantment set up on her chair where if she can't hear if I choose to.
It's a nice enchantment.
And Jarl goes, the great tree's roots spread throughout the lands. And our job was to guard one of the roots. The green dragon landed there, and I have been paying attention to it through scrying, and he is poisoning the roots, weakening our defenses at the great tree.
But
Oh no.
He has been destroying our defenses at the great tree, and it is a very dangerous moment in time.
And
it might be too late for us to recover our place.
So what you're saying to me is that the great tree's defenses are now down.
He goes, there's other routes that go out into the world that people are defending,
Is-
but that was one of them.
I pull out the map. I ask if there is a great route down in the swamps. Down here.
Oh, he goes down in the swamp.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know all the locations. I know one of them is down here near this. That is one of our. He goes, I think there is one near the swamp, though. I don't know where, though.
Sure, I'd like to remind everyone about Phase 2.
He goes, I think there's one here. I think there's one in the swamp, and I think there's one over here.
So I'll bring out the Dragon Outpost 1 note and I'll mention about the Phase 2. So they were requesting aid down south in preparation for Phase 2 down there. So
He goes, the Lorax would know. Everywhere all of them are.
where's the Lorax again?
Finn looks up, he says, he's on a mission right now that only he can do.
Oh my goodness. So this green dragon, is there any point should we go stop him, or is there any way we can even get up there fast enough to stop it? We can't just, teleport up there.
He's already taken it over, and I know he's already destroyed the roots. He's been poisoning it for a little bit now. I mean, we traveled all the way from over here, all the way to here, by foot. And he points at the map.
So
That's how long we.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could go and help out the Great Tree's roots, but if we don't deal with Dragul right now, I mean, like, that blight thing's gonna just get worse.
He goes, Jarl goes, you guys, I don't know who you are, but I'm just requesting military aid to increase defenses down at the other routes. And Finn you see Finn sitting there thinking, yes, I think we'll send military aid down there. He goes, but the blight is right on our doorsteps. I think we need to focus on that.
Okay. So if we did decide that we wanted to, we did decide to go and help one of these places, where would we go? And how could we get there quick enough to make a difference?
And Charles stands up and says, there's always travel through tree, but it's difficult I've never been to any of those locations.
What I'm basically asking is there, say if we did decide to help, is there a wizard that could perhaps toss us down in the general areas so that we can perhaps... I look at the party, I say, after we deal with Dragul, do you guys have any plans for what we're going to do next?
No, not really.
I was hoping to go get Lord Drugmore, but we could go... Is there a wizard or something that could teleport us to where we need to go if we're needed?
I mean, Finn looks up, he says, maybe. I mean, you gotta understand a lot of these locations are not like well known. Like I barely know them myself. Like I don't really know them that well.
We can't provide
They're kind
aid.
of kept secret for a reason.
I got you, but we can't provide aid unless, you know, we're going to deal with Dragul, I think. I think that's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing, team? What are we going? Where are we going? Dragul?
Yeah, I thought that's what
Oh,
we decided.
good question.
Dragul and then Lord Drogmar, I believe, should be the priority.
And Finn says, "I'll let you guys decide what you guys want to work on. Uh,
How
I
many?
have faith that you guys will put the Great Tree first. You've done us a great service."
I'm going to ask, how many routes, how many chances do we have with the defenses of the Great Tree?
He goes, Jarl stands up and says, "I don't know exactly how many there are, but I know there's at least three I know of outside of mine."
Do all of them need to go down for the Great Tree's defenses to go, or just more than half?
He says, "I think if you take out most of them, like it'll be weakened, but it's like basically every route that goes will weaken it more."
Well, I mean, if we did attack if we did find a way to attack the Red Cape, that'll certainly distract those filthy Dragonborn.
And he just kind of nods at you, and Charles sits and he points at the map. He goes, "I think there's two of them I know of down here." He goes, "I think one of them is inside the swamp, like deep inside of it. The other one is over here. I know that one for sure. It's the Great Pillar."
Funny, our military leadership didn't recently abandon us. Very well.
He goes, "I also know there's one up north. I don't know where it's at though." He's he just kind of he goes, you see him let out a sigh and say, "But our home was taken from us. Could we get some homes here for our people?" And he asks Finn. Finn just kind of nods. Just a reminder, he said a white dragon and green dragons attacked.
Well,
Could you tell us more about the natures of the dragons?
The natures? What do you mean?
Oh, I assume that not all colored dragons are the same. Is there anything specific to each dragon?
Yes, the Jarl says, "Look, the green dragon uses poison, and he is corrupting the root. Like I think that's why he came here. But the white dragon came in with and uses ice, and he leveled almost all of us. I'm pretty sure it was an ancient white dragon."
ancient white dragon. I just sort of. What, you mean the size of the Great Tree? A city-sized dragon?
He goes, "Yes, we barely made it out alive."
Well, that'll go on the list for last.
I'd tell him, well. Oh, fuck. We are good. I do not think we are that good.
He came down and rained ice upon us, and I had to use some escape mechanics from underground. We lost a lot of people that day. We
Sure
even
you did. I'm
used
surprised
all
you
of our
yourself
defense.
didn't
Yeah, we even
perish.
used all our defenses to try to save it.
You know, we don't really. We can't forever play defense. We have to play offense if we want to stop this. The Dragonborn need to get what's coming to them. Otherwise, shit like this is just going to keep happening.
He goes. Finn looks at you guys and says, I do have a proposal for you as well.
Oh, what's that?
Here in 2 months, we have to join the Crown Games, and I was going to request and see if you guys wanted to be our contestants in it.
I mean, that's the one where they give like
I
a
know
ton
out
of
of
gold,
character, we would know what the Crown Games are. Do we know like the dangers involved with the Crown Games? Like,
Oh yes, you guys would know like how the Crown Games works. So every group has a contestants that they send out to like the Crown, which is up here. Basically, the Crown Games go on this island, and usually there's several like challenges from just getting to the island, uh, on the island to gain access to the keep. Like the Platinum Keep is like where the main crown is, and you have to gain access to it. That's all. Like each challenge just changes every year, right? So you don't know what you're going to be exactly doing when you get up there, but you know that there is challenges to get to there, into the keep, and then there's challenges in the keep, and usually only one team walks out alive.
let's see.
Great.
Well, actually, other teams will walk out alive, but they lose because there's only so many people that can go across, right?
Okay, so it's not guaranteed death if you don't.
It is not guaranteed.
As he says this, I'll nod at this, and then I'll sort of write something down. I mean, like I'll write down on my book that like essentially, you know, we had to slay the Flayer, and I'll like show Finn the book, and I'll like close the book.
And he just nods. And he goes, "It's not the first time." I mean, they cause trouble, and we avoid them if we can.
Yes. Okay, well, I mean, if he doesn't think there's any problems with that information, that we can still play in the Crown Games, then I don't see why not. What do the rest of you guys think? Provided, you know, things aren't going crazy, why not?
Good enough.
Sure. What would be the benefit of us participating?
If we win, I mean, we get control of how we spend the taxes of all the nations. All the nations' taxes go there, and we get control of it. We also get control of like kind of how like land disputes and stuff. We get to have like rule on that as well. So we'd send a representative up there, and a lot of the times, whoever wins can make deals with people to purchase land in exchange for some of the taxes up there.
Sounds good. Maybe we could even, like, chop the Divine Lords up into, like, tiny little pieces of land. Break it up.
Maybe. But, yes, we get access to the keep, and he goes, I'll let you guys decide, though, if you want to do that or not in the future. It's just something I wanted to propose to you for now.
It sounds like it could be beneficial.
Oh, yes, before you guys go, I do want to pay you.
Okay.
And he pulls out, he says, he guy goes under his desk and pulls out like a few bags. He goes, yes, I have a mini coin, and he like pulls out a big bag of coin and like puts it down on you in front of you guys.
take the bag
You
and
look inside it?
it.
There is. I'm trying to find my sheet for it. Well, okay, I don't know what happened to my sheet for it.
50,000 coins.
Per person.
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yes.
Surely that's what his sheet said.
And a magic item for all of us. Wondrous.
It does. Well, you're actually
Magic
pretty.
items.
You're actually pretty close to what it was. It is 5,000 platinum.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so
Oh,
he
that's a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's 50,000 gold.
All right. So when we leave, I'll give everyone their 1,000 platinum.
That is 10,000 gold per person.
Jeez.
And he says, yes, that you guys have done us a lot of services. You should be rewarded. And we're going to call it there for tonight. Does anybody want to play tomorrow? I was going to ask that.
Yes, please.
I thought you. Oh no, Sunday you're busy.
Saturday is the day.
I can
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I could.
It's up to you guys. If not, I am fine with not. I just,
It'd be nice to play with Mark
Give
and
the
hear
option.
what Mark has to say about
Yeah, I doubt Mark will be able to play tomorrow.
okay, not. He said he would.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought he.
Yeah, I mean if he's playing, I'm down. I just don't want to do another session without him.
Yeah, for me it kind of depends on the time. Could we maybe I would just need to call it at 9
Yeah, it would
or
be a lot.
something.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have work the next morning at 6 a.m. so
Yeah,
your girl likes to sleep.
You're fine. It would be less time than it would be for this session.
Yeah, if we do a smaller session or if you guys are cool with me leaving early, I'm down to play tomorrow as of right now.
Okay, let's just see if even Mark wants to play. I know he's at a wedding thing right now, so he might not even.
His wedding.
No.
Would you mind if I bought some scrolls though, since we're in the city?
Yeah, you can buy
Oh.
scrolls. If anybody wants to do any shopping, just message me, outside of the game, and I'll get to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty.
It has been, just so you know, it has been over a week since you guys started. You left the town last time.
So
And I think
basically,
Qatar did order some stuff.
I did.
Let me try to find it.
Did. It was the specific halberd, some arrows.
The halberd would not be done. The 15 lightning arrows would be done, and the shield would be done.
Okay, cool.
The halberd would still have half a week before it's done.
Alright. Ooh.
All right. We'll call it there.
Yep. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
What's the prices on those scrolls again, Moss? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll have to look. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll look at it in just a second.
Yep. And is there any more magic items at a gruel shop?
Yeah, there would be. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to slim down some of our campaign time on
Shopping.
for shopping. That is.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you all got 10,000 gold.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I can buy me another magic item. And some scrolls.
Maybe? But yeah, I might have to get back to you on it.
On the price, would it be the same as the last prices with the scrolls? I might have that
Should
somewhere.
be about the same.
Okay, you got spell level here. It is 60 for first level, second 120, and third 200. Is that sound about right to you?
I'm looking right now. Scroll level 120 for second level.
Okay. Alright. I'd really like to purchase, could I purchase an item, please? I'd like to purchase a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, you can do that. Just
How-
whatever it costs on D&D Beyond.
Can I get that from what is it? Mortar and pestle. Pestle. D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's like scroll. What? I'm getting frustrated with my fucking... My PDF reader is just fucking janky as shit right now. And it's
Uh-oh.
just pissing me off. I don't understand why it's not working. It's like perpetually scrolling down for some reason.
Maybe it's to do with your keyboard?
I don't think so, but it's just...
Try unplugging. I'll just give it a whirl about unplugging a keyboard and see if it stops. I'll tell you something.
Well,
about it.
that's not the biggest problem. I can't even click on the fucking find feature, like the search feature.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm closing it out again, and it seems to be working now.
Okay.
All right, first level spells are 60 gold. Go ahead and write this down. This will be what the price is at Gruel's shop. Second level is 120.
Third level is 200?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
And he does have fourth level spells, but like they're very like sparse of what he has.
Unless you'll level it. Oh, wait, what fourth level spells does it? You wouldn't be able to tell me. It'd be a roll, wouldn't it? It doesn't matter.
It'd be a roll.
I can't, don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's 300. It's 320 gold though.
Yeah, okay. Fourth level.
And and fifth levels are even more scarce.
320. How long does it take me to scribe them in?
I think it's 2 hours per level of the spell. If there is any items you're looking for magic items, you can let me know, and I can roll and see if he has them.
Okay.
Same with you, Coded.
Yep, sounds good.
Is there anywhere where I can like have a look as to like, because like I guess like I just want like rare-ish items that would be good for a mage. So,
I mean, there's a lot of really good items for mages.
yeah, but
Yeah. Narrow it down very much.
Yeah, like there's so many.
add to bag of holding.
If you're
Excellent.
looking for just generic stuff, like the Wand of the War Mage is good.
Let's have a look at that. What does the Wand of the War Mage do?
Gives you +1 to attack on your spell attack. These on your spell attacks, like on
Yeah.
Firebolt and stuff like that.
All right, yeah. Does he have one of those?
First level, he should have one. I'll roll real quick. Just to make sure he does. But he should have one. Yeah, he has one.
Is there any like books? How much would the Wand of the War Mage cost?
It'd be about 1,500 gold.
1,500's not bad.
It's a +1.
What about +2? Does he have a +2? Ooh.
He would not have a +2.
So when holding this wand, you gain a bonus to attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity. So like, say if I cast Firebolt, it would help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would purchase that. So 1,500 gold down, Wand of the War Mage. Well, actually, hold on. I'll put this to the side, just in case we find something else that I really like and I have to spend all my thing. What about Ion
We can
Stones?
talk about it tomorrow, though, as well. It'll probably be easier just to do it tomorrow as well.
Oh, and one more thing. What about a Ring of Spell Storing? Or a Spell Bottle? Any of those?
Let me roll. He would not have one of those, and he would let you know that 10,000 gold wouldn't be able to afford one of those.
So a Ring of Spell Storing or a Spell Bottle. Both of them are worth more, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's legendary. Oh, damn. Oh,
Well, that's not legendary. It's just rare.
the Spell Bottle apparently is legendary.
Yeah. You're not gonna get that. Spell bottle doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
That's like legendary items tend to be like campaign specific. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you basically want to go through this tomorrow, and you don't care what kind of spells I purchase, as long as it's 3rd level.
3rd level or lower, yeah. You can buy whatever you want.
There is one item I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if he would have it.
What is it?
First off, how much would a very rare item be?
Depends on what it is. Like, I don't go off the rare or the like all that.
Okay.
It goes off of like I use a specific like home that it's built around how.
No, understood. You don't have to explain it.
Oh yeah, it's just. I was just gonna say it's built around the idea of like how useful the item is.
Gotcha. This one might be a little bit expensive. I'm looking for a Spellguard shield.
Yeah. Gruel would tell you that he would not have one of those, but he would know where one exists, but it would cost more than 10,000 gold.
Yeah, I figured as much. How much? Just,
He would tell you that the last one of those he saw was up in the northern city. It was about 50,000 gold.
Okay.
he would tell you that there is a giant market up there for magic items.
Okay. That's what I need to know.
And he says, I don't know what it'd cost now, but that's what he saw it for at the time.
Wait, how much did it cost, by the way?
50,000 gold.
50,000 gold. Not a cheapin'.
I mean, you've asked him for two. Well, you look for two items. That and the look at displacement. He told you that one was 60,000.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, those are two good items.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for.
I'm gonna buy so many. What is it? So many spells. You have no idea.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do. You're a wizard.
Yeah, not enough spent on magic items. Too much time spending on spells. Oh right, I also need absorb elements. Yeah, that'll be good.
You guys fucking that whole person plus the like you disarmed the hell out of that guy.
Yeah. I was really happy about the Zone of Truth combo.
Oh, with suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to give them a command. You can't ask them questions. You need to be like, tell me this.
Tell me this. Okay.
Like when you were asking questions, it's like, how would that work to ask a question? Because I was like, I don't think it would work. I don't think you could be like, tell me about this person that you know. But I don't think it would be like, oh yeah, tell them. I wanted to know how, like, I want to know this or whatever. I mean, you can't just like ask him a question. You have to be like, tell me about this person.
I can't
Makes
believe
sense.
I can't believe that I got away with so much utility spells today. No attacking at all. I've called it right.
I mean, not all of D&D is fucking fighting.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky
Yeah, but it
because
should be.
if you'd hit us with anything, I would have been like, and my contribution to this is a firebolt.
Fireball. Yeah.
No, I'd used all my 3rd level spells, all my 2nd level spells. There was no shot of me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Firebolt. Yeah. The cantrip is what I meant.
What are all the ritual spells again? Is there a list I can get them? Because I'm just gonna buy my way through all of them.
I'm sure you could compile a list. A little bit of research.
If you go on D&D Beyond and search spells under the wizard, then click, like, there's like a little
Ritual
feature where
filter.
you can click ritual, yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
there
fun
isn't any.
session.
There isn't any +1 books or anything like that, as there was, or anything. Any good stuff. I need a. Is there a? I'm not gonna have enough for it. This is just all. I feel as if like. I don't know. You said I can search by spell, by filters, right? Spell rules. Was he here?
I'm back. Sorry, I literally was just going to the bathroom and getting a drink.
So how do I do the ritual? Yes, I'll just filter spells.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. You just have to mess around with it.
Alarm, comprehend languages, detect magic, find familiar, floating disk, illusory script, tenses
I thought
floating
the
disk.
floating disc was pretty cool.
God all grey, gentle
reading that spell.
repose. Yeah, why not? I'll take gentle.
One of the people in my other campaign uses floating disc to carry bodies, and he's a necromancer.
Oh, nice.
Like he's a what he calls a ethical necromancer.
Oh, he only makes bad guys do his bidding.
Well, not just that. He doesn't like the idea that dead bodies go to waste.
I see.
Yeah. He doesn't like that they go to waste because they could be still useful after dead.
Yeah, but you're
True.
desecrating their body.
He doesn't look at it like that.
yeah, I can tell.
I'll make a post though in the chat as soon as I head back from Mark about D&D tomorrow.
Yes.
Sounds good.